Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is a pleasure to be with you. It is 1807 on the 11th of May. Time, so fast. And, we're getting ready to go here. Let me just flip over to the channel to see how quickly it come up. What are we doing tonight? Well, the Dogs of War have assembled. We know that. And they got three multicolored dice. Well, they got three dice over here, one of each color. We don't know what that's about. That's weird. Sean Connery's here. He's just hanging out by himself, so probably not too much is going on there. But, you know this one, don't you? Sort of. It's prettier. It's prettier than even his original work. The Mechanical Turk has gone back and again redone the Battle of Eggmuhl. I think this is about the fourth iteration of Eggmuhl that he's done. We were talking about this before we went online. We have done an awful lot of Eggmuhl on this channel because, frankly, it's one of my favorite battles, and I think it's an interesting situation. It's part of the 1809 campaign, so a lot to recommend it. But we're coming back, and we're coming back to it for a variety of reasons. One, because it was recently Eggmuhl Week, but two, it is time to try out the core battle in General Darmé, and there's been a lot of back and forth in the Discord server about it, talking about the nature of whether it works, whether it doesn't work. Dude Guy, you have a boatload of time for the battle. You are painting tonight. I get it. Declan is second. Robert is first. Always please. Oh my goodness. Beat Cafe. So we've got a lot of seats out here. There's tweeting happening.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh yeah. The tweet is up. Booyah. Because at a certain point, the base game of General Darmé breaks. It just doesn't work. It becomes too big. The brigades become too many, and the command structure, the system, the lovely, elegant system for the placement of commands doesn't work. So they built a meta system around it that, frankly, I think is incomplete and ill thought out. It certainly wasn't play tested very well, in my judgment. But there is a system, and we're going to borrow the bones of it. And what are the key pieces of it? You all know General Darmé 2. You've seen us play it a bunch, so we'll skip a lot of that. But what we have now in this scenario, which of course is brought to us by Michael Hopper, is a series of... We don't have one commander-in-chief on both sides. We have multiple. In fact, we have multiple what are called core command. We have multiple divisional commanders. And the other problem is the author of the rules uses these words in a slippery way that is a little tough to track, and it's not exactly clear what he means in terms of the OOBs, especially since so many Napoleonic OOBs don't conform to neat patterns of corps, division, brigade, battalion. They're intermixed and intermingled and all that. What am I talking about? Well, let's start over here. I'm over here with Marshal Davout, the greatest commander of the Napoleonic Wars. And you will see that rather than anything else, he's now got 5 ADCs. He is going to be commanding his own forces. Ooh. And using 5 ADCs to do it. And those forces are all right here. They're all these guys right in his immediate vicinity. Not hard to figure out. And then you could see his brigadiers right there. Look at that. And over here, and over here, and over here. And of course, and the one bad... See, you talk about why historical battles wind up in weird spaces. Piré is like that too. And he's way over here. So we're going to have to figure out that. We have another divisional commanders for the purposes of the rules. That's what they call them. And it is Bernard Erasmus von der Rohe. He's the Bavarian commander. So he's got these guys here and all these guys that are off table that'll be coming on in a little bit. He, if you mouse over him and take a look, what you doing? What you doing, my guy? Oh, he's up there. He's got 4 ADCs. Now, of course, he's not going to have 4 ADCs until these guys start marching on the field. He starts out with a scant 3. But he starts out with 3, goes to 4 once they're all here. Let's go peek over here. And then, of course, we have Napoleon. He actually winds up with only 5 ADCs. I debated this an awful lot because it's an irregular structure. I gave him everybody that's on the board initially. He gets all of it. Then his second is Charles-Antoine Louis Alexis Morin, also with 5 ADCs. And he gets everybody coming on the board after. They come on at various points, but they are him. Including his own, there's guns and stuff. So that's the French command structure. 1, 2, 3, 4 commanders. Best I can figure. Over on the Austrian side, it's a similar story. We've got our guy. Where'd Rosenberg go? Thank you. Franz Serif, Fürst von Ursini und Rosenberg. He's got 5 ADCs, and he's got everybody over here. He's got everybody around him over here. The one thing he does not have is Neustädter and Riese. Neustädter and Riese are under Samariva. He's only got 3 ADCs. You then got to go all the way over here to find Franz Joseph Marquis de Lusignan. I'm assuming that's the pronunciation. He's got everybody that's on the board right here. All the way down to and including von Kaiser. This column. And finally, over at our left, we've got Johann, Prince Johann der Erste von Liechtenstein. He's got everybody over here. Off table at present is the Archduke. He comes on here. These guys come on here, and they're all his. The Archduke. The Archduke.
VNF. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's because I was wrong in VNF, you see.
Ah.
Yeah. When it acknowledges such things. 5 ADCs. Yeah, those guys should have come on here. Those guys should have come on here.
Oh, that would have made it different.
Yep. There's a couple other things I have to correct as we go forward, just because I had to make a very close study of this to try to figure out what the circumstances of this thing are. Hey, Declan, good to see you. Oh, what am I doing? All right. So we've got all that. We know that piece of it. But there's a little bit more to it than that, than creating these isolated groups, which is really the important part, to tell you the whole truth, which is the business of... which was the business of making sure we have these independent commanders, so we don't have to spread out the commanders too much and dilute the rather lovely system, as I said. The corps commanders have abilities, which we are generally speaking ignoring, because they don't do much, to be honest, in terms of non-pickup games. This is my standard problem, parenthetically, with the core game. It's clearly built for pickup games, which we don't play, and does very little good for historic games. I had a serious thought about the core adjutant, and I've just decided not to use it. There are 3 dice, and I've got them at different stations. In each command phase, corps commanders roll a hand of 4 differently colored dice. And the corps commanders rolling their dice have a choice. They can, and it's a 1 or a 2 fails. It's just like the regular dice. So 1 or a 2 fails, and a 3 to 6 succeeds. A red die allows the corps commander to add 1 ADC to a division's available ADC total for the turn. I like that. A blue die permits the commander to ride the line. This is the corps commander going out there and riding the line and checking in with the individual divisional commanders. This allows that division to remove 1 hesitant marker at the end of the command phase. However, this means that you will not roll the blue die in the following turn because the CC is off riding the line. There's a white die in the rules that is useless to us. And there's a black die. The only thing you can use the black die for in this game is it issues a increased forwards tasking, not charge, to any brigade deploying onto the table this turn. It grants it an additional 12 inches, plus 2d6. And there's a typo in there in the rules that I'm just shocked that they missed. But anyway, 2d6, and you have to stay 18 inches away from the enemy. So that's the only thing the black die is for. So obviously your overall commanders are Charles and Napoleon. They're the ones that are going to roll for that. That all make sense so far?
Does to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who is, by the way, going to be Napoleon? I'm assuming it's Dalinar? Or I'm assuming actually it's Chrono?
I'll take it.
Well,
Given
do you
circles?
want to take them up there again?
Yeah, I'll
You
take
sure?
it. I'll take
Alright.
it, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And who wants to be the Archduke Charles?
Certainly not me.
Matt does.
That's
No,
you.
no, no, no.
That's,
No, honestly.
You just
If
saw
you
the
can
video on how the
imagine-
battle goes.
Rabbit in the headlights. That's me right now.
Uh-huh. Even in France.
This is an awful lot of troops.
All right,
I have
OJ.
no idea what I'm doing.
All right.
OJ, it's got to be
OJ, it's
mate.
you. You're Charles. Congratulations. There it is.
All right.
All unfold.
All right, let's go through the scenario quickly. We've been here before. This, again, is from Michael Hopper's lovely book, Eagles over Bavaria, 1809. This is the Grand Eggmuhl scenario, which usually comes in two pieces. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Points are for Austrian control of Eggmuhl. I'm gonna stop pivoting my. It's hard to do one-handed when I'm holding up the book, but there we go. There's Eggmuhl. 1 point if the Austrians prevent the French from being north of column 5. Otherwise, the Austrians in the Eggmuhl north scenario may be cut off. So you've got it, north again, just reminding everybody. Now I do have to put this down. North is this way. And so the goal in this area is to prevent the French from getting out to. It's a very big table. One, two, three, 4, 5.
That is, I assume, these boys down here. Because if these guys go up, or if these guys go way up here, then you're in trouble anyway.
Yeah, but no, it's for these guys.
Yep.
It's for the guys that you are commanding, Chrono. So they get points for preventing that too. That's a very good thing. It is a 15-turn game, 15 turns. Now I'm going to flip to the other set of victory conditions. French control Obersanding, 1 point. Austrian control Oberleichling, 1 point. Oberleichling, Obersanding. There's one interesting deployment rule. Charles arrives with a Liechtenstein. He, Charles, may move 1 map square distance during the turn of his arrival. 18 inches on this map. We roll for Meyer on the start of turn 2. People arriving turn 1. Charles with Liechtenstein. I think that's it. Yes. Charles with Liechtenstein. All right. Well, you have your deployment. You have your deployment zones. There they are.
Austrians or French deployed first?
Oh, what a silly question. Only the most reasonable in the world at this point. Austrians first, please.
All right, Matt. What forces do you want?
Is there any chance I could just have the wagon that carries the beer?
Ooh, my
No.
name just collapsed.
Who's crashed?
Oh, Delano just crashed.
Tyler,
I did.
he'll come back.
He'll come back. Yeah, I have never played
I'm
anything
a-
this large before. I have no
That's-
idea what
she's-
to do. Absolutely no idea.
That's like playing the smaller version, except bigger.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that helps.
absolutely.
Honestly, it breaks down in this game particularly. I can't say that for every game like this. Breaks down into separate battles.
Right.
Right,
I
and
was
that's a good thing, is it?
maybe draw the line
Might be
here a
able to
little
find
bit.
We'll find out. Well, I mean, if you do
And
that,
then-
someone's gonna have like 3 different commands, or unless you.
Well,
get
but there's more back here to dish out. So what I was
I'd-
going to suggest is if we draw the line here, and whoever takes Rosenberg also gets these guys back here to start with.
Yeah, another way to think of it. This is 2 battles put together that Michael designed. It's this 4 and that 4.
I mean,
And you get it?
the only other logical line that you could probably draw is like here.
Do these and then.
No, actually, it's like this. It's north to south.
Oh, okay, so it's just so these guys go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
I'll go with whatever you suggest, and I'll
Or
try
so
not
you
to
would say,
break anything.
you got the guys on the east and you got the guys on the west. Hint: there's more guys in the west.
Yep, I'll give you the west.
I get more guys, do I?
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of mistakes I can make if you give me too many.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You
If
can
you're,
do
if you're
it.
making the mistake, if you're making the mistakes, I'm not. So
Although Mike the Archduke Charles is in the west.
yeah, and
Okay. So
You know the plan already, right?
Oh yeah, same as last time, right?
This
Yeah,
is absolutely
similar.
terrifying.
Similar but different.
Yeah, well, they have to wear out these guys coming on your flank, so you can't. I don't know if you can quite repeat your success on that flank.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little different.
and I
Well,
They have
did.
a lot
For
of battalions
everybody-
in their brigades as well, don't they?
What's this?
They have a lot of battalions in their brigades.
They do.
Oh yeah,
They do. They, especially this Hohenlohe one is one that just caused me fits. I mean,
yeah. I mean, the only thing to do, I guess, would be fine if you had a second command to give half the brigade to him.
I guess, but
Yeah, I mean, the big brigade at Quadra didn't break anything.
no, it didn't. It didn't.
I take it the woods are just rough terrain, correct me?
These are full on trees.
Full on trees.
Yeah.
Like
But it's
half
not severe terrain, it's rough terrain.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
It's half movement. They
Yeah.
can only see 6. Right?
But David Pumphouse, why aren't you playing with us? David Pumphouse should play with us.
so
Yeah, we
Jim,
definitely need more
David.
people here.
formation question.
Uh huh.
Just looking over here for a moment. We have open orders, no? Open order formation, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
From
so
what
how
I-
were we going to
For
do
for
that?
your lights. Your line can't form open order.
you're trying to
Okay.
do it, man, but-
Yeah, you got the only guys you got that can do it are these Grinzers.
Right.
And so
Hey,
how do you do it?
that
You take. You remember these. This is the 2 and 2. So you just take them and you put a little gap between them like that.
Okay.
I think I have to double check the rules, but I think at least in this version, if you're not vets, you can only do it in rough terrain. Unless, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, that sounds right. That does sound right.
And musketry range is 9 inches,
Yes.
unless
Don't do
you're
that.
skirmishers, and then it's a little bit more, right?
That's 12, yeah, but you're
Yeah.
doing the whole 2 hits for 1 casualty thing.
Are there any hills around here?
There are several.
Everywhere.
There,
Overlightning and Unterlightning, are they both sort of
Overlooking is in a valley.
yep.
in a valley?
Like a
Mhm.
river valley here. These are the
So
hills.
this hill counts as being over the top of that, basically.
Yep.
Anyone coming up this direction is coming up a hill.
I'm not saying that because I know what I'm talking about. It's just one less thing to worry about. How on earth do you deploy Hohenlohe? It's enormous.
Very, very.
I mean, he's got a very large box. Let it be stipulated, but
Yeah, but his large box is taken up with everybody, and they're only in March column.
Well, gotta do the lines, I guess. Maybe more.
Well, it's pretty. The box is pretty deep, though.
well, remember there is no more March column.
No, I know.
So this is assault
just
column.
attack
This is attack
That's all.
column.
Oh, that is an attack column, is it? I
yep.
need to get that clear from the start, don't I?
Yeah.
The only columns in General Darme are attack.
Yeah, we were much surprised to discover that they had pitched March column over the rail.
And I agree.
No, I agree too. I would have thought it would have been headlined a bit more, but no, that's a move I definitely agree with.
And a brigade that size, does it only get 5 skirmish bases?
Yep. You can. Oh, you get. Is it 5? No, he should have more. Why don't I have him have more? So he should have 7. 2.3.5. I know. I have that memorized because I did that so much. 2.3.5. There it is. Doo-doo-doo. No, yeah, it is. Yeah. 5 to 6 infantry battalions only get 5, and they have no basis for getting larger than that. Yeah. It's one of the things that I just think creaks. It creaks a bit.
Like the edges here, everything's falling over.
It's got 9 battalions in there.
Yeah.
You probably extrapolate and say, add one for every additional 2 if you really wanted to, and max it out at 7.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It maxes at 7, right?
Yeah, but you could max them out, I guess.
Well, then why didn't he say that?
I mean, he didn't. But I know he didn't. That's what I'm pitching. Though.
That's the story I'm trying to tell you. I'm fine with that. Here we go. Look at that. By the logic of the chrono, now you have 7.
Yay.
Because there are a lot of them, so it's going to be a very large screen.
Yeah, there ought to be enough spare, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Sorry,
None of them are light either, are they?
No. Well, and the other piece is, remember, brigades aren't supposed to be bigger than 6.
No.
There's a chart on that too.
Right, so AJ, which ones am I taking then? Just sort of low and low and...
You see this here? That right there.
Yeah.
That's you got everything to the, depending where you're standing, to the left or the right of it. So Hohenlohe, Samariva, these dudes,
Yeah.
Archduke Charles, all that stuff.
And I've got to stop the French from taking here and here.
Uh-huh.
Or take them myself.
Well, no, not
Yeah, you want to
Here.
prevent them from taking this.
here and here.
And you
This one
want
over
to
here.
and you want to take this.
Okay.
No, you don't want to take. You don't want to take that.
Yes,
These aren't. This isn't the town you're looking for.
He can go about his business.
Okay. This is
All
absolutely...
right. While you guys are setting up, I need to get like water.
Am I
Uh,
supposed to be doing something, by the way?
You should be setting up. Yes.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright.
You're making excuses out there, Pump House. You're making excuses.
Yeah, come on, Dave.
Cornwall's
Join
in the
in.
house. Come on, man.
Yeah, I need your help here, mate. I literally have no idea what to do. I must have watched you play this about 3 or 4 times. I obviously wasn't paying attention.
Achilles is in the airport lounge.
Has he avoided the fight again?
Are you in secure? Are you through? You're through security, yeah.
Avoid that highly expensive food.
The terrain makes more sense if I turn it on. Now, if you need me to turn your boxes on, just let me know. But you're basically in your boxes.
Yeah. So, line formation for one of these ginormous
Is 3x2.
Austrian
Three,
units
three,
is
three across, 2 deep.
3
Okay.
across 2 deep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jim, is Liechtenstein coming on the first turn?
Yep.
Why is he sitting over here?
Who? Wait. At J or A?
Right there.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
J Liechtenstein is here. That's right.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's Zoo Liechtenstein.
It's Prince Johann. He's actually the older brother.
Gotcha.
Johann is the prince. Alois is he's the spare.
Yeah.
Oh man. Apparently Achilles got some extra special searching because of his knee brace.
Oh no.
Oh, couldn't find water, so I had to go with rum and coke.
Oh dear God. Do you got
Not as strong in the restaurant.
You got Gatorade or anything?
Oh, headache in the morning.
I wonder if you'll get to see have a good view of the Northern Lights tonight.
Oh, I gotta show you guys pictures of the ones last night.
Yeah, they were crazy. I mean,
They were.
the idea that
It
we
was
had Northern
nuts.
Lights
All the
this far south.
They
You
were
guys
seeing
get
them
them as well, did you?
Yeah.
They're seeing
Yeah.
them in
Which
Florida.
we would absolutely that it's crazy.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I didn't think places like Cornwall would ever see anything like that.
Yeah, and they
You're
were
actually pretty
lovely
far
too.
north, though. You know, most people don't realize how far north you really are.
Yeah, but it's, nothing interesting ever happens in Cornwall. So.
Come on now,
Yeah, here either.
you live in New Jersey, dude.
Yeah, there's all crazy stuff.
Y'all have a reputation for little. There's a TV show about that joint.
Yeah, but most of them weren't even Jerseyans.
I know, Jerseyites.
Exactly.
Eclipse
It's funny,
a few
when we
years
go
ago, and
to
it was
a-
cloudy.
When National Guard wise, when we went to another base, they go, "Oh, you're from Jersey? Oh, we don't want to mess with you. We saw the show." It's like, what?
What are you even talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, those are New Yorkers, most of them. I think only 2 of them are actually from Jersey.
That's funny.
And those of the show were mostly bennies. And if you don't know what a benny is, I'll explain later. Adepticon. I'm looking forward to next year.
Yes, sir.
Are they still setting up, or are we setting?
Yeah, their hands moving.
Yeah, Chrono, you can. I'm done on my side.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if the French can just start, you see what they're doing.
Yay! I can start already in Oberlackman, right?
You cannot, in fact, do that. That is not correct.
All right. A serious question.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can get this right. These guys,
Mm-hmm.
they can't go in open formation now?
They
or
can, yes.
Okay, they can. Okay. And it's still the double line thing
Yes.
with this stuff.
Why?
It's been a little bit. Gee, I'm trying to figure between VF and this.
Uh,
I'm doing a mic.
there is more than a little bit of difference there, I assure you. Is that not outside your box?
Nope. My
Okay.
box is from here.
Yeah, you've got a huge one. That's true.
This corner to here.
For an hour.
That's why I put the artillery there, so I know where the edge of it was.
Good man.
Hey, I might be drinking. I can think of it a little bit.
I work with the assumption that most Napoleonic commanders were drunk.
So this works very well for me historically.
Yeah, I was just going to say that works for me.
And I don't that often do.
I can't remember. Can I deploy in line in the woods?
Yes, you're gonna see me very slow.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they took away a lot of the bad stuff that happened that way.
I don't even know who the good guys are and who the bad guys.
We're good guys. You're the bad guys.
Sorry, I meant in terms of strict quality. Obviously, we're the good guys, Ron.
No.
You know it's true.
I will deny that.
Yes, Chrono, you are correct. Grenadier, line, or reservist light battalions may deploy in skirmish order and operate independently of the brigade skirmish line, but only when in rough terrain or orchards.
Got it. Hopefully, it's a bit of orchards. Hold on a sec.
The French are the only units on this table with veteran lights. Have the only unit.
I'm set over here with all my stuff. The rest of my stuff's off the board.
Okay. Dalinar is... Whoa, boy.
Oh, mine got all screwed up.
They're going to explode now.
Oh dear. That is a bit of an explosion, isn't it?
Ah.
When you grab too many and move too fast, that's what happens.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. You could slap my hand when you see. Oh, now my game froze.
Oh dear. There he goes again.
That was my fault because of what I did.
Mm-hmm.
The gods curse you.
Don't do that.
One of those is flipped upside down.
Several of them are flipped upside down.
Oh, well, I was going to say, when I left, a lot of them were flipped upside down.
Oh, I've mixed them up.
Too many men, so little time. Ooh, that sounded wrong.
Mm.
Where
No.
did he come from?
This is the lost one. He's from over here.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm not going to grab that many men at one time. Wow. I'm not going to grab that many troops at one time. All right, that one, that one, that one, that one, that. Okay. Sorry, Jim.
You know better than that.
I know, I do. Tonight, it's just not mean senses going out the.
You might have to check if I haven't fallen out of my box, Jim. In the nicest possible way.
That's the other problem with a 15-foot table. I have to keep going looking for the bugs.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah,
That's good news.
in good shape.
How much line of sight has, say, this Hoe and Lowe's brigade battery got?
From where there? Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I know he's not deployed at the moment, but so assume that he's deployed here.
Yeah, I mean, we've always tried to say something on the order of 3 inches from a crest, you know, or get yourself up on a crest. Yeah, so this is pretty clean and clear. You should probably be up on it if you hope to see into it.
Yeah, right now you can see most of this plateau, and you can see the other hill
Yeah,
until the town gets in the way. I think the town still blocks,
correct.
so you can kind of see everything like that.
So if he's on the hill, he should be able to see.
Yeah, you'd say that. You say that, but the rules don't.
No, it's 12 inches, I think. Is it 12 or is it 9 inches?
Troops behind and within 12 inches of buildings, woods, and low hills are considered in dead ground. So the idea is, I mean, by that logic, this is dead ground.
Yeah. I think it makes sense that this is dead ground for me here, but that wouldn't be, I guess.
Yeah, right.
All right, 3rd Armored Corps Artillery. I can attach that to somebody, or
Yes, you can if you want to. Otherwise, you can roll for it independently.
you know what? I'm gonna think that could be independent.
Okay.
It's a teenager. Once it's independent.
Sure. So chrono set. Ron, you good or you still poking?
I'm still adjusting. Sorry.
I'm attaching those divisional artillery to Petite here.
Looking. Got it. Thank you. Belongs to him now.
And I'll figure these guys out when they go. Oh, that's good. Attached. Just the divisional artillery.
Who's doing these guys? Summer Eva.
Hey Jim,
Mm-hmm.
can you give me the setup again? Because the boxes again, because I just need to see what these guys set up the boxes. I'm not used to using these guys over in this corner. Okay, that works. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
OJ,
Somariva, those actually are the ones. Yeah, OJ, why don't you grab Somariva?
Yeah, very good idea.
Okay.
Not that I'm trying to shirk the responsibility or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to shirk the responsibility.
Understandable.
Because they're actually an entirely independent division under Field Marshal Somariva with his mighty 3 ADCs.
There's supposed to be a hill because this guy keeps flopping down.
Mm-hmm. You okay to go back to placement?
Yes, please.
Frantically checking the rules now.
Hmm.
I can't remember whether. Can you be in column in rough terrain?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just slows you down.
That's okay.
It's half movement in rough terrain, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Brent.
Slowing me down means I make mistakes in more time, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, roll one for cannon.
Wow.
You're never going to let me forget that, are you?
No.
Hey, I have. They've still after all these years, I've never forget me El Placinia. So
That's true. He's right. He may
David
have.
made a card for me that had El Placinia on it.
That's also true.
It will be on Ron's headstone.
Yes.
The Opalchenia
I'm sure
didn't.
when I see Jim next year, there's gonna be an El Placinia somewhere.
The Opalchenia, as if it's not going to be on the T-shirts we're all wearing.
Oh, I'm actually really excited. I'm gonna be excited all year till that comes up.
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
The half of us. So you're in a good crowd. Listen, you have no idea what you're doing. I've been drinking. We're on even terrain right now.
Overlikely is not in our setup box, right?
Correct.
Oh, I thought the dice would have to be different colors. How come
Oh, I
have
take
all
it back.
blue?
OJ, it's in Ries's. It's in Ries's, and Neustetter's got Unterleichling.
Sorry, say that again?
Neustetter. How can that be? Man, his is gigantic.
This is supposed to be a clean setup, Jim. You don't want to know.
I understand. Neustetter has Unterleichling in his setup box. Riese has Oberleichling.
Oh, I thought they were all one and the same.
No, you're fine. I mean, that's Neustetter.
Okay, so he's fine in.
He's fine there, and Riese is up in here. So yeah, you got to get those guys out of there.
Oh, I got him back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Riese can come down in there though.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Here, let me give you the map because Riese's off target.
I think that's fine. It just Riese was in front. That's where I was getting a little confused.
Ooh, cans.
Oh, I see. Yeah. He's got this differently for this as opposed to Riese can go in there.
Yeah, and I got him in there.
Yeah.
So
I see what he did. I see what you did, Michael. He changed it for the grand battle as opposed to the single battles.
I got one large brigade here, Jim,
Which one's that?
under von Kaiser,
Uh-huh.
and everyone else is sort of a standard brigade.
Von Kaiser's huge. Hohenlohe is huge. I suppose by the...
Yeah, but one of these battalions here is
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have one... You have the...
one large.
You've got
that's not a small one though, is it?
No, it's not small. No, it's just that's standard size.
That's standard. That's
Mhm.
large.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
those
fine.
two are standard.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
And I suppose, by the logic of the chrono, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's the number. Yeah, it's not crazy large like Hohenlohe.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right.
I need another minute here to straighten out these guys.
Yeah, I'm
Well, can you turn
having
the
first night
boxes
nerves.
back on for just a minute? So my setup box for Neustadter is all the way up to here.
Your setup box for Neustedt is within the Soma. What I would say is it's anywhere inside of Somariva,
Right, but
but
I'm saying-
extending it out with this little hook to grab Unterleichling.
Okay. Up to there, probably. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Achilles is threatening to come to Adepticon.
I hope he does.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I just did.
Sorry, I had a lot of beeping in the background there. I thought I dropped out.
No, you're good. Let's get a nice smooth one.
Bloody hell.
All right, I think I'm done now.
All right. Matt, you still working?
I have absolutely no idea. But I think I'm just going to have to go with it because just making pretty patterns is not helping really.
It's aesthetic and fun. These look nice.
Yeah, looks nice.
These look nice.
Sort of. I'm hoping to fool you into
Luring us into a
thinking
false
that I
sense
know
of
what I'm
security.
doing.
All right, I think I left enough out there for both Napoleon and the Archduke Charles. So whoever is each, give yourself a red, a blue, and a white. Yeah, one of each on those 3 die rollers.
All I got is blues.
No. If you're over here, Mike, you got these.
Okay. And how many?
Just one of each.
One of each? Because
Mhm.
I'm seeing them as all blue. That's why I was.
No, they're red.
Yeah.
Blue, red. Oh, are you? Okay.
You're all blue.
Yeah.
Is that red now?
Yeah.
Weird. How this
You're
works.
blue black, right?
Red, blue, black, yeah.
And what are we rolling for here?
This is the Core Commander Chrome. Seeing if the flame is worth the candle. This is if you want to. This would give you a choice, and you can only use 1 per turn. But if you roll a 1 or a 2, that die's that die's order is not available.
Still,
Okay.
So you want to roll a 3 to a 6 on each.
I don't think they're on the QRS either, are they? Though?
No, they're not.
There we go.
Looks like everybody's good. So let's remind they're not hard, and that's the only reason, frankly, I'm bothering with them.
Oh, you know you want to, really.
I don't though.
You know, I've been badgering you in the background.
Have you? Have you? Well,
wanna
then
try
perhaps
it?
that's why. It's been the power of Matt's auto suggestion.
Absolutely.
Because
It'll be fun.
what I wanted is the core commands. That I needed because I wanted to be able to see if larger battles would work with GDA or if I had to confine it to smaller fights. But this is the opportunity to try to throw something else into the mix. My greatest disappointment were honestly the caissons, because I thought they were going to be something cool. It's not that they're bad; they're just not much. They're kind of okay. That could have been a token, Anyway,
Yeah.
with a red die, This allows you to add to an ADC. You get one extra ADC to a particular division if you want to use the red die. If you want to use the blue die, you ride the line and remove a hesitant from that corps. Or division again, jeez. With the blue die, you attach it to that. The black die allows you to give a bonus forwards order to a brigade that is coming on this turn. If the brigade goes hesitant, you lose that tasking.
I think it's any brigade. Because it says any brigade, comma, including any reserve brigade pulling on the table this turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Option 3.
Well, that actually is even more useful than I thought it was, because everything else in there, I don't think you're right. I think he actually miswrote that, because if you look at it, it's the whole reinforcement thing.
Right, but it's a separate option for the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let's do it that way. I'm actually better with that.
That's the way I have to read it. It's based on, it says any brigade, comma, including reserve brigade.
Including
So
reserve brigade. So
qualifying that includes reserve brigade.
Yeah, to any brigade, any reserve.
you have to remain outside of 18 inches of enemy.
Yeah. Actually, that makes it modestly useful. Good.
It's lost if you go hesitant anyway, so...
Yeah, all true. All right, we'll do that. All right, so that's the answer. So you've all got your 3. I don't know as it matters who does this first. So, Chrono, what do you want to do?
Let's see. I'm looking at stuff.
And I'm sorry, Jim. What did you say the blue one does again?
The blue one allows you to place it on a division, and if any division in that, any battalion in that division goes hesitant, you can lift the hesitant.
Gotcha. Okay.
The trick is you can't do that. If you place the blue one, you can't do it next turn. It's every other turn.
Yeah.
If you get the die roll.
Okay.
So if possible, you could use it and then not have it for like 2 or 3 turns straight if you roll very poorly.
Yeah.
It's a very long. You're on a very long ride, apparently. I'm going to. This looks red for some reason, but this looks blue. Is this blue?
No, that one's red.
Oh, it looks blue to me.
Oh, looks blue to me too.
This looks red.
All right. I do not. I wish I knew what was going on with all this, but I don't. Now, interestingly enough, this one isn't a color die. That is actually a red die. That is weird. That is all right. You're just going away entirely.
I rolled what I thought was a blue die, and it came out red. It's like, oh, that's strange.
This is a blue die,
All right.
but you rolled it honestly, and so everybody see red, blue, black, right?
I see
No.
red, black, blue. These are 2 are blue.
They're all blue dice.
No, I see black and red here.
This is killing me.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
How about that?
There we go. And I succeeded on the red and the blue. I went black and missed. I'm going to use the blue to give an extra ADC to Debu, the greatest commander of the Napoleonic Wars.
All right, so he gets 1 extra. How about you, Mike?
Matt, any suggestions? Probably don't want to play the blue one, right?
No. I think I'm going to be doing a bit of sitting around for a minute or two. So if you've got a master plan, which I'm hoping you have.
No, okay, so the black one can be used for movement or for order?
It gives a forward order to one brigade.
Bonus forward order. So
Bonus
if you want to bring somebody up quick.
Wait, you guys are talking over each other.
Sorry.
Bonus forward order to 1 brigade.
Forward order. Is that like a charge?
No, it is not a charge. Specifically, it is not a charge. It gives you 2d6 plus 12 inches to any brigade. You must start and end outside 18. You must remain 18 inches from the enemy at all times.
So if I wanted Schneller to get him moving a little bit quicker, I could put the die over here with him, right?
Yep. The only trick is if he goes hesitant, parenthetically, it's not Schneller. It's it is Schneller. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be it.
That's Schneller?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the red one more time. I apologize. Keep all this straight.
Yeah, the red die, it allows you to add an ADC to any division.
Ah. All right, Matt. Do you need a ADC?
Well, you can only use one, Mike. You've already used it, so.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Matt. Did you need that ADC more than?
No. You go right ahead.
Okay.
I'm remaining clueless for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
All right. I'm grabbing that hesitant marker that Matt loves so much.
Don't you wave that around me.
That's,
Told you about that before.
I have been warned. All right, I'm going all the way over here. This is just gonna be a lot. There's Napoleon. Napoleon, the Emperor of the French. 5 ADCs. Here they come.
Bad start. All 5.
Yeah, 5 of them.
So I guess I'll do 1 for each of these brigades, and then I'll give a skirmisher tasking to the Westphalians. Should I go ahead and roll for activation now? Or
Yeah.
just-
Oh, absolutely. I have no earthly way that we would be able to keep it straight otherwise.
All right. So let's
Volenvorth?
Yeah, I'll start with Volenworth. He's good.
We'll go to Hugel.
Oogle. Oh no.
Oh,
The
dear.
Westphalian. Which means they also don't get this.
Oh, dear. That's going to be a problem, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Already is.
Hang on a second.
That was Petit. And the back here.
Was that a double? Oh yeah.
There's technically a reroll, so yeah. So that's it. It's just these boys.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And
Are there any rivers that
unfortunately,
aren't fordable here?
yes,
Are there
this
any
this
rivers
this
that
is
aren't
this is unfordable.
Here,
Oh, okay.
You cross here.
There is, you see, there is a ford. You see that right there? There's a ford.
I can see them. Yep.
Yeah, there's a
Extra
ford there,
daily.
and a bridge there. Yeah. So that skirmisher tasking goes for naught.
Alas, I thought I had it all figured out, but foiled.
It did not. Yeah. All right, we're gonna swing around here. Who's got our guy DeRoy?
That would be.
Oh, down here, me.
Yeah, the Bavarians. He usually would have 4, but today he only has 3. Right now. Got them all. What do you want to do with them?
You only got the 1 brigade on the table, so
You got a lot of stuff you could do.
you don't care about shooting. You give him a forwards tasking, just shoot him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. It's only just them, right? Well, no. Well,
Yeah, it's them and the gun.
yeah, we'll give them a forward task.
All right, well, let's keep this simple. It's 2d6 to see if he activates.
He does.
And it does. All right, so he's got a forward tasking, which we'll do. We'll put the ADC right up front. He can go all forward. All right. And now Davu.
Who has a +1.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does indeed.
He has 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
4.
1, 2.
Yeah. So that's a
All right.
You got
1. I thought I had 4.
You do.
Oh, +1. Another 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 1 here.
That's it.
That's a hesitant marker. That's not an ADC.
I know.
Yeah, what the heck?
I gotta figure out a way to do that because
He just
unfortunately
jinxed me.
they're gonna start dropping through the earth otherwise. I don't want to. I gotta wave it around. Sorry, boys. All right, so let's go around these guys. Begin here with Destabnerath. Got it. Go up here. This is one that's got a tasking on it. Okay.
No, that's Davu.
Oh, that's just Davu hanging out there with the Brigadier. Yes, that's 2. Yep. Swinging around over here into the trees. Gautier.
Okay. Oh no.
Go was hesitant.
Even with 2. God.
Yeah, saying that's what I ran into. I was like, oh no. It's gonna happen eventually.
Mm-hmm. And Grando. And I think Gilly's on 1.
Gilly's on 1, yeah.
Nope.
And then there's Paray. So.
Gray's on 1.
Okay.
Gray's good.
All right.
That's it for us.
Austrians, here we go. Who's the overall commander of von Kaiser? Is that Lusignan? Yes, it is. Yes. So Lusignan has 4 ADCs, please.
Is that me rolling?
It is.
Yeah.
It is you.
All right. Where's my commander anyway?
Here, Lusignan.
I was looking for him.
Well, put him somewhere else. That's fine.
Yeah, you're basically a person.
Oh, it's all right. It's in the middle. That'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So that's 3.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he is awesome. Oh, dear. Now I actually have to decide something, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make choices now.
No, I've got to actually make a choice. Yeah, I'll just have a re-roll and a skirmish on him, and just a re-roll on him then, in that case.
Reroll and a skirmish. And a reroll, I'm sorry, on who?
On Sky here, that's
On von Kaiser. Okay.
on Kaiser.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's start over on the right here. Von Kaiser for 2. Oh dear.
Yeah. Perfect.
Contagious. Spreading from the front.
Right out the box.
Yep.
That was my first roll too, so you know.
Saxon Kohlberg for 1.
Huntsman's sharing his drinks with all the commanders.
I take this because I am going to fire my artillery now, because I can't possibly roll that badly now. I've got rid of all these 2s. And
Oh, I can't believe you just said that. You know what that means, don't you? And now you have Hohenlohe for 2.
He's good.
Yeah. There was another 2 in there, though.
Yeah.
I bet if I'd rolled them one at a time, the 2 was coming out first.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the only decisions I have to make.
The Moravia, I guess.
No, we're gonna come down here because he's gotta come on. Well, we'll see what he does when he comes on, I guess, in the reinforcement phase. I was swinging around here to the left. We've got Johann I von Liechtenstein with 6. Actually, though, he's got this. So right now he's got 1, 2, 3. Should have 4 right now.
Then,
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 brigades on the board. How many supposed to have?
trying to find it. 5. 4 5 brigade.
Okay. So whoever that's you, OJ. 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oof.
Dear.
You get all the ADCs, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's the rule. Is that when you fail that badly, you get
You get I'm gonna pity. You get pity 80.
you get the pity ADC. Yeah. So you have 2.
Right. So, which one off board can I give it to?
These guys aren't coming. These guys are gone for a while.
Oh, okay. I thought that's why I got to roll the 5th die. That's...
No. It's 3 to 4. 4 to 5 gives 5.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Once you're down to 3, you get 3.
Well,
so.
I guess there's only a couple of places
It's a slight advantage because you get to roll for the ADCs, but you don't get to go
one
hesitant
here.
with them.
And one there.
Okay, I'm just observing that if this guy goes hesitant, you lose that forward.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I would think you would want that there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Murray for 1.
He's good.
And Hammer for 1.
Good.
And Edelberg for, that's actually Steirer for 2.
He's good.
Good deal. And finally over here in the trees, Schneller for 2.
Good.
Got it. Wow. Nice.
Wow.
Good job. All
OJ, you definitely have to do all the command rolling from now on.
right. No.
I'm far from done, so.
Now we're up here with Samariva, who has a grand total of 3. 3.
Great. I'm just gonna bring a die roll over. Oop. There's one.
One. Yeah, there's one.
2, 3.
All of them. So 3 ADCs. Obviously, not a bunch of targets.
So I probably want to do something like this. I'm just not used to doing the ADC side of it.
Mhm.
Probably one here each to activate,
Yeah.
and then one.
How many have you
No,
got,
you have to have
OJ?
two to-
He's got 3.
I always like
Well-
to start with a good artillery battery, so
Right. And I would need 2 on the artillery, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
and you'll probably
Okay.
want the re-rolls not to waste it. So it's up to you. It's quite expensive, but
It would be
Yeah,
it would be all your stuff to do it.
yeah, that'd be all your
Yeah.
stuff. It's
Well, there's
better.
not much
It would be
for-
better directed against these guys over here, really, because you can get some bounce through there. But I
Oh.
should have done it, really, not you, to be honest. Thinking about it, but never mind.
Well, we'll put 2
So
on the
just don't
artillery.
go hesitant, basically.
Well,
probably
and that's
the
why I
best
put. That's why I have 2 a second
Yeah.
ADC to Neustetter to try and avoid that. So, because there's not much for Reese to do, anyways. Right?
Okay.
No,
Well,
when they get
there's-
a bit closer, get some skirmisher taskings down.
there's no
That's
point.
quite powerful.
There's no point in putting 2 on a battery, Mike, unless you're risking the not activating.
Oh, I thought you said you needed 2 to.
No, you need 2 for the
No.
artillery tasking and a third to do the get a reroll.
Yeah, it's just one to give you the re-roll.
Right, there's one right here for Neustetter, right? For the
Yeah.
for the.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'll work. So you're doing all 3. Yeah, you're doing all 3 to Neustetter.
Yeah,
Got it.
because I can't just do 1 ADC on an artillery. I have to do 2 to make.
Right. I see. I forgot
Yeah.
that that's the same brigade. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with. We might as well start with the simple one, which is Riza.
Jim,
One.
have we got any bold brigades?
Nope, we don't do any of that nonsense.
We're not doing any of that nonsense.
Nope.
Excellent.
Okay, Reese is good.
And 2 for von Neustetter.
Good.
Okay, got it. So we'll keep that on your cannon. That'll be good.
And just out of curiosity, not that I would have done anything different, but for Stutterheim, who would his ADCs come from? Would they come from Rosenberg?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, and I'm good. So, and the army gun also has to activate separate. And come
Yes,
out.
the army gun has to activate separately.
Yep.
It's a big nasty thing. Might as well do that. Let's do the army gun.
Well, don't I have to roll for Rosenberg's ADCs?
No, you can't. No, it's a separate thing.
It's a separate thing.
Yeah, the army gun is separate.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now where is Mr. Rosenberg? There he is. 5. He's got 5.
He's
2.
got 2.
Oh dear.
We'll put one on Bieber and one on Lukashoy.
Vukasovic. Okay. right. Bieber for 2.
Good.
So Bieber.
Yep.
This guy can't be there.
You can't.
Yeah, he's got to be, doing something that looks like he's guarding this. That's fine.
Something like that.
That's fine. Yeah, skirmishers have to be skirmishy stuff. Vukasovic for 2.
He can screen a flank, can't he?
If he's on a flank.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And then Stutterheim, I think, needed.
I'm sorry, did you get Vukasovic?
Yeah,
Cool.
he rolled a 5
And
and a 2, I think.
Good.
6.
And Stutterheim for 1. Good.
3.
Is that everybody? We get everybody?
I think so.
Neat. All right, so now it is Napoleon and Charles that determine initiative through the. It's the whole Megillah, so it's huge, really, given how consequential initiative is in this bugger. And I just want to very, very quickly look this sucker up. Core initiative, there it is. You start with 2. Each division with 2 or more hesitant brigades, and a
That'll
further
be
D6 for a faltering or dispersing brigade. Okay.
I got 2 hesitants to 1.
I think we're both +1 at this point.
Yeah, I've got 2 hesitants.
So I think we're both rolling 3.
Looks that way. So, yeah, Mike and Chrono, 3 dice, take the low 2.
Oh no.
Oh, dear. Mike?
Tied.
Ah.
How was we tied? I can't remember how.
Whenever a draw occurs, higher ability commanders win draws. Okay, Napoleon goes first. Come on now.
Can we not discuss that?
Come on now.
Nope.
They both have 5 ADCs. They're equals.
Yeah. Okay, so we start out. Napoleon, and actually everybody on the board. Any charges?
I have none to declare on my side.
Eleanor?
I declare charge.
Where's that?
Oh, no.
So
No,
plus
you're-
10 inch. 25 inches.
Ron, I used to like you. You know that, mate.
Yeah, I know.
How do you get plus 10 inches off?
Plus 10. That's only QRS. It's
You-
plus 15 plus 10.
What QRS are you looking?
Cavalry.
Are you looking at the online QRS?
The one you have pinned.
That's the online QRS. Oh wait,
Oh,
does
they're
that, is
facing
that
the right way as well. I thought they were facing the wrong way.
no? Well, if they're facing the wrong way, I'm gonna let them turn them around, just because I think he's gonna be.
Okay. I forgot what QDA2 then what the charge thing is. Then what's the right QRS?
Yeah, because cavalry, that
If they're not
whole
on a tasking, they don't
charge
get any
thing,
bonus at all.
that whole charge bonus is gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wrong QRS.
Yeah.
yeah, your charge range right now is 18, so you're not going to be able to hit him.
Then I'm not going to be able to hit. Then no, I do not have a charge.
Okay. No chargification. Any charges from the Austrians?
Absolutely
No, I
not.
don't.
All right, away you go. French move.
Well,
I think we should have let Ron charge anyway.
Would that have been fun?
Yeah. So he would have been in canister range of my cannon then. Artillery. Sorry, I keep saying cannon. Should be artillery. I'm such an amateur.
I think my Westphalian skirmishers are oversized.
What's this? Sorry?
My Westphalian skirmishers appear to be oversized. Old versions.
How did I not fix that?
I don't mind it. It's not too much of an issue. But
No, good. How many do you have?
4 looks like. Steal some French ones. We'll pretend they're Westphalians.
I'll get them for you presently.
No worries.
You have them for now. And this is Hugel. Away you go.
Everybody else needs to stay where they are because they're hesitant. Let's see, how far does my horse guys move? 15. They can.
Are these streams here a movement cost as well?
Mm-hmm.
That rough terrain job.
It is.
Mike.
Yeah.
In a minute, these guys here,
Where?
if you can.
Yeah.
If you can, get them out in front.
Yeah, but
So you
doesn't
can
that
shoot.
block artillery fire?
Not skirmishes, no, as long as you're shot.
Oh, I thought that blocked. That's why I didn't put them in front because I thought it was.
Nah, I
they
think
would-
you can shoot straight through at the guys behind, which is
Not
probably
not
the
if you're
shot.
shooting canister. You can shoot.
Not
through
if you're shooting canister,
Also,
but if
you
you're shooting,
can't be within. You also can't be within 3 inches of the front.
Right.
That blocks all fire.
Right.
So they
No unit can be within 3 inches of the front of
No.
anything.
no, 3 inches.
So you could do that over here, but then this guy, you're not be able to do that because this guy's around.
They got also got to be 3 inches in front of these. That may. Yeah, no, you probably just got about enough for them.
I got to roll 2d6 for the poor tasking, correct?
Oh yes, yes.
Yep. 2d6 plus 12 inches.
No, 3, 6 plus 6.
I thought it was 12. Oh, he did a regular forward tasking there? Okay, yeah.
Regular forward tasking, yeah.
Yeah, that's the boring forward tasking, not the fun one that OJ got.
It's extra 12 inches.
That's interesting.
In the regular one you can use to charge. The commander-in-chief one is only for like reserve and strategic.
Ah, good point.
The CNC one is like, I need you guys over here right now.
Oh yeah, Tritac. I mean, they clearly acknowledged that there was clutter in GTA 1 that needed to go away. The melee phase particularly is much better. Also, the skirmish phase is significantly improved.
I'm gonna use the restroom really quick while people finish moving. I'll be right back.
Okay,
I finished mine. The rest of my guys are off board.
got it.
Any of my guys come on this turn or no?
I don't believe so. I think I am pretty sure. La 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 la. Yeah, Morand, Gio is all turn 3, turn 4, and then the rest of the Bavarians come on at 2. Yeah, your next turn.
Okay. Thank you. I'll be right back.
I think what I like most about GDA 2 is the way that it divvies up the phases.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the sort of skirmish shooting, then the artillery fire, and then the volley fire, but also the fact that it zigzags between each player. So I think it makes winning the initiative really important.
Oh yes.
That's that back and forth is why I like this better than Valor and Fortitude.
Yeah. If you lose the initiative sort of 3 or 4 turns on the trot, then you can get yourself in quite a lot of trouble, I think. I haven't played that many games of it yet, but I haven't played that many games full stop, but
Oh, Valor and Fortitude.
of anything.
GTA.
Oh, okay.
Of anything, but GDA is the one I've played the most, and I haven't played many of those.
Okay, so you're all done?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of taking turns, time for the Austrians to move.
All right.
You going to go
So,
first, Mark?
Matt, well,
Or
real
me?
quick here. What were you saying about these skirmishers?
I
You,
think
you basically can't
you-
put them in front because if you get within, you can't have anything within 3 inches.
yeah,
So-
you can. You can get them over the river there. They'll be 3 inches away from
You can't cross the river.
those skirmishers.
you can't cross this river.
Oh, that is uncrossable.
Yeah, yeah.
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 It's only crossable here and here.
I thought skirmishers could move through.
Not through that
severe
river. No,
terrain.
it's an impassable.
impassable.
It's an
It's
impassable.
Oh,
river.
okay. All right, fine. In that case, ignore everything I said.
Okay.
Do you know, in that case, then I might be. You don't want to leave your artillery exposed to skirmish fire because they'll chew it to bits.
Right.
Leaks of
Okay.
experience.
So
And I don't have to lumber these. I can. put them
they
straight
don't
back
need
to
to
the
be that close. They'd probably be better off up on the hill here, so you can shoot
Well,
over.
that would have been outside their deployment box anyway.
Yeah,
That
you
was my
can.
problem.
You can. What do they call it?
Prolong.
What's the
I
term
can
they use?
drag them 3
Prolong.
inches, right?
Yeah, you can prolong them sideways 3 inches. So just keep doing that, and then just move the skirmishers up to there. I would. It just sort of keeps him away from you a bit, and then I'd have him here so that he's got to shoot you and not your artillery,
Well, I gotta be
or
3
as
inches.
much as possible.
I gotta be outside 3 inches of the artillery, though, right?
If they want to
If
shoot.
you want to
but-
shoot them, yeah. If you want to shoot them, yeah, because you can move them back. You could move them up here, and then sort of skirmishers can go anywhere, and then you can
Give
shove
me
them back next
Give
turn.
me the distance right now off of the artillery.
Which one do you want it
They're
off?
3
That one.
inches. They're good right there. They're 3 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more on the left. Well, you're right. That's
There.
probably good, yeah.
Okay, so we got them strained up somewhat. Okay,
Yeah.
and I don't have anything here on the left that I really need to adjust. I don't think.
These guys, I might just sort of shove up to the river line just to stop him from getting too close to you.
Yeah.
I mean, skirmishers won't hold if they're charged by regular infantry,
No.
obviously, but it stops his skirmishers from getting across and getting in
Right.
your face.
All right.
Matt, you got moves?
Oh, I got moves,
All
baby.
Let's see them. Let's see them.
Dude, see me at the
Yeah, I don't know what they are yet. Yeah. Let's do something like. He's not hesitant. He's the only one that's not hesitant, so I know I can move him.
Aw, Dalinar, that's a nice checkerboard.
I try.
You see my order mixed over here.
We have an order mix. Look at that little good. Oh,
Horse
look at that.
artillery can unlimber and shoot in the same round, correct?
If it doesn't move,
Oh, if it doesn't move. Okay.
you can't move.
Technically, all guns
Alright.
can limber and shoot in the same.
Yeah,
round. It's just
yeah.
not
Only
horse
only veterans can move and shoot, or can move and change
Okay.
formation.
all horse artillery can.
So Schneller back here then.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the extra die, so he can roll
He rolls
2d6
two.
and
No, he rolls 2d6 and adds 12.
2d6 and plus 12.
He's moving.
21. Yeah, and that's
Plus
and that,
18.
that's plus the 18.
So
Or 15 for
39.
ballistic. Yeah.
Sorry, am I supposed to be moving here or
Yeah,
not?
yes, you should.
I can. Okay.
Yeah. We trust you to make your movements. We just.
Yeah, keep your eye on me.
Yeah, that forward. Yeah, that's a good tasking. I like that. I do, because it's like the thing in Blucher where the first turn on you can head up to the front quickly because nobody's going to shoot at you.
Horse artillery's got 3 inches less because they only go 15. But.
Yeah.
I think that's.
That's easy to do. I mean, it's
Yep. Good galoofing. Good galoofing.
and Jim, you can grab that die if you want.
Mm-hmm. Gone.
And the rest of these just move their normal
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it 12 or 9?
It's 12. No, column's 9. It's 9.
Column is not. Now remember, these guys are halved. This guy is gonna be excused from that, but the guy on the far left, he's gonna be halved to 4.5.
So I got 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can leave it
And I'm
behind
good
if
with
you
that.
want. You can leave-
Yeah, you can leave him behind if you want. I'm not sure how he'll feel about it.
It depends on how the battle goes. He
Right.
may
Yeah,
be
true.
fine with it.
Yeah, for continued formation for artillery, foot batteries and large horse batteries can change formation or move. Horse artillery can change formation and move, or vice versa, if it's not a large horse battery, presumably because the large batteries are much harder to maneuver.
All right. I am done with all my movements for now.
Okay.
Actually, you can't move forward anyway.
All right, I have the PDF now. So now the correct your
Good,
I
good.
uploaded a while back.
huh?
What
No,
have
I
got to run to
I just
form a
bought
square
GDA
here?
too. Well, the PDF anyway.
What's that, Matt?
I've got
So
room to
I
form
got-
a square
I got-
here, do you think?
Probably not.
You're retreating, right? Is that what you're doing?
Not. I mean, if you, not where you're, not without moving somebody from your right,
Okay, that's okay.
or that gun.
I can't move forward, but I can move backwards, can't I?
Hmm.
Which is half.
Yeah, which is 4.5.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how I move to move him out of the way first.
You could do it by moving the center guy back and forming a square with the 2 flank regiment, flank battalion.
Yeah, I just
Or you could just go
Okay.
this way.
Either
shove
or.
him sideways a bit.
You could just leave.
No, that's not going to work.
It's also very interesting that GDA2 throws up its hands on the whole question of interpenetration and formation in a way much more reflective of where Black Powder and Valor and Fortitude are. I think it's the right move.
I mean, at the scale we're at, it's kind of like, oh no.
Oh,
Good save, Matt. Good
Good
save.
save. Did you see that?
I did. I did.
Yeah.
History will record.
It's like you one-handed falling beer stein.
Simon
Nearly
Frost.
dropped my wine.
Simon Frost, welcome to the chat. It is strange to have you guys on one monitor and Bob Ross on the other.
Happy little trees.
There are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
What I want to do. And then
There are no
sort of-
there are no mistakes, Matt, just happy accidents.
and then something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think I should have enough movement to do all of that.
I don't see why not.
I'm going to let Ron charge. Bring it on, Ron.
I changed my mind.
I didn't want to charge anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to charge you anyway. Yeah.
Come on over here if you think you're hard enough. As we say here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead, fire your cannons. I want to see them blow themselves up.
Wow.
Oh, you will. Don't worry, you will. Actually, no, I will leave him just there. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Apparently we have the same energy. I accept that. I love Bob Ross.
They don't like it up.
Yeah, they don't like it up 'em. Yeah.
I do love to watch him put a painting together, though. It's something to watch, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One of the folks I work with is a huge Bob Ross fan, and actually drove down to his studio in Indiana to do the Bob Ross experience.
Yeah?
She
Was there
loved-
such a thing?
Yeah, you go into his studio and you work with the people he worked with, and you actually come away with a painting.
Oh, wow. Cool. He always made it
Right.
look so easy, but I'm sure it's just not that easy at all, really.
Oh, good night, Mr. Pumphouse. Sleep well.
Oh. I thought he was going to help me out.
So did I.
I can't think of anything else to move for a minute
All right.
until Dalinar makes up his mind what he's going to do. So.
Well, we're going to start back.
Oh,
with
then
you.
you're gonna be there forever.
Here we go. Shooting phase is going to take a minute. Chrono, go.
Alrighty. Well, I don't. You don't have a lot. Starting with these.
I would have thought those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but back, which is 6, which is 5, which is 4, because river, right?
It would have been up to 6. Oh, that's right. The river takes one way.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 4 against.
4, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's one.
These guns are firing from this hill.
No guns, no guns, no guns. Remember, only
snipers.
skirmishers.
This will be 3 because of the river plus shooting skirmishers over here.
Sorry, where are we? Thank you.
Those
So
are
yeah, it would usually be 5, 4, 3. Go.
3 different phases. Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
He's soul free. The soul free. That's it for me.
All right, Ron. I don't see any there. What else might have you, Ron?
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing. Okay.
Right here.
What
They
you
came
got?
up. The Austrians came
Oh, look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. Trees. One.
I think these guys can't see him because it thinks 6-inch range, right?
6-inch range.
Yeah, 6-inch range. But these guys got.
Who's
Are
that?
these guys?
That's all my
Is that-
Oh,
skirmish.
that's open order.
That's open order for light infantry.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How far can you see inwards?
6 inches.
Oh, I do.
Yes, that's how I hit you for one.
Spin
That's why I
round.
moved up there. I thought I'd give you something to do, Ron, because you obviously didn't
That's
want to charge me.
I'm
So
spinning around a mat here. I don't see any there. But in the trees, he gets a little comme ci, comme ça. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is Chrono said it was supposed to be 7. I don't know. So it's 7, 8, back to 7,
Well,
back to
is
6.
those in range? All those in range?
It doesn't matter. Once he's over half, he's got the range.
yeah, over half. You've
That's
got
what I'm
them all.
asking. Okay.
Yeah, he's easily got half. So it'd be
I think
8 back
there
to
is
7.
a
back to
limit.
6.
There is a limit to how big a skirmish screen can be.
Yeah, it's
I'll
7,
take
which
it
is
right.
this.
Okay,
So it's 6.
I get eight dice then.
No, you get 6 because you're shooting at skirmishers and it's cover.
Hoping you haven't read that bit of the rules.
Nothing.
Well, he missed you entirely, so
That was
I don't
just
feel
That was
epic. Wasn't it?
that was. There's a lot of lead in
Yeah.
those trees, and none of it hit.
Nanny,
Yeah.
boo boo.
Oh wow! Now it's a nanny
It's
nanny
a-
boo boo. I see.
There's a lot of dead squirrels.
Yeah,
Nice wood.
yeah. A lot of deadfall.
Look at the leaves falling from the trees,
and
Mom.
Ron, these your skirmish screen should be snug. These are the bespoke bases.
Oh, I apologize. I just moved them the way they were.
Don't say that, Ron.
All right, so there's that. There's
What?
that. There's that. There's that.
Jim set these up.
I don't think so.
All right, now we're going to shoot over here, and I think that's OJ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
A hit. A palpable hit. Others. Oh,
I think
yes.
you put this hit marker on the wrong unit, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I didn't care.
No, the problem is it falls, the first time around it falls through the world, and I got to keep caught up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 4. One.
Falling through the.
There it is.
Why does it do that?
It's the way that Turk made the terrain, which is awesome.
Yeah. Is that why is that only because you get
You need
one
2 for 1.
first hit and
You need 2 for 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hits is 1 casualty, and double 6 doesn't count for anything unless you got a skirmish tasking
And
in
I
place.
just love
Yep,
that.
that's
I
right.
just love that. Yes, I do.
Which I actually did have a skirmish tasking in place
Where was it?
on these guys.
And you hit nobody.
So yeah, but I should have had 2 extra CDs, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you did. Do it. 2 extra CD.
All right.
No, it's good you remembered. Don't hurt nothing. No harm, no foul.
Well, if he hits, I'm just
I
kidding.
can roll another 2 and a 1 there. Awesome.
And you did.
Oh.
You married yourself.
I tell you what, I'm just not going to say anything for the rest of the game.
At least not about die rolls.
If you wanna talk to me, just text me, okay?
Chrono, artillery. Let's start.
Start with these boys on the hill shooting at these guys.
21 inches with a standard 6-pounder gun. I don't see any modifiers of any kind, do you? That's effective range.
Yeah, they're fighting Austrians.
Stop it.
Yeah, and I'm elevated, so the cover of the river doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
They're not hesitant, are they?
No.
They're attached to these boys. So I think
It's a straight die, yeah. 2d6.
Actually, it wouldn't matter anyway.
A 5.
One.
Ooh.
1 plus it would have been a DT of canister, but not.
It is not in fact canister. It just vanished. Oh, there it goes.
That's so weird. I tried to spawn it on top of it thinking, and then it went underneath it. What are you going to do? Next gun.
This guy is going to shoot there. Which I think is going to be...
All that takes you down to, is that just weak fire?
It's just 1 CD, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just
it's a
weak-
yeah, it's weak fire.
something
CD,
like that.
but remember, no, I think it is. Yeah, it's a CD, and then you go. It's if you roll a 1, you get discipline, or you take the damage, and if it's a 6, you set that on fire.
Yeah.
Targets in
Air fire.
It's only 1 demerit for target for cover. So
No, are you sure? That seems wrong.
And for garrison, yes. So
Yeah.
it's 2, yeah.
Yeah.
It is just a DT. Plus, I hurt myself if I roll 1.
Yep.
And I hurt myself.
Oh, ow!
Oh,
That's
What, did Matt roll that?
the shooting has been impressive so far, hasn't it?
yeah, it's been
Yeah,
masterful,
very impressive.
masterful. No gun there. How about you, Ron? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Effective range, I should think. See no modifiers. Not hesitant. 2d6. So much better. Seriously. A 9. That's good. That's 2 plus a discipline test. Ooh.
Open the ball.
Yeah, let's get a
Discipline yourself.
discipline, please. That is OJ.
1d6.
2d6, 7 or better. Oof. Boldly done.
Ooh.
They're very happy.
Yeah.
Other artillery looking. None, I see none. Ooh, there's one. What you got there, Ron? What you going to do? Counter battery?
Yeah.
Counter battery at 29 inches.
That's pretty long range.
Yeah, certainly so, no? Yeah, regular guns. Interesting.
I think it's just...
Oh, I see. I was curious about that split thing there. Yeah, so that is some long range fire, which is what's long range do? It just drops it one.
Just drops to weak. To
Yeah, it drops to inferior. Yep, 2d6 run.
Ah.
Oh dear, that's fire control. You have smacked yourself.
You see? Hey, I feel vindicated now.
For the record,
I'm not going to go on about it for the next 6 bleeding months. But I'm just putting it out there, guys. All right?
Yeah. Okay, well, it's your turn now, so let's see what happens. These boys.
Okay. What could possibly go on? Is this a large battery?
No.
Boo.
No, it's just a AAA.
Yeah.
I think you have. No, that's right. He didn't hit you, so you don't have to shoot him.
Yeah, we don't know that he shot at me because he just shot himself in the foot.
Yeah. You would have had to shoot him, but.
So I'm not sure what the priority. I can't
It's
remember what the
it's
priority
nearest.
rules are.
It's nearest formed. Nearest
Yeah,
form,
this is cavalry.
unless they shot you first.
Unless they shot me first. All right, well, let's have a pop at the cavalry then.
Yeah, yeah. That's long. That'll be another long range shot.
It's just 2, isn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, it helps if you hit the right one, doesn't it?
Oh.
Aegis.
Hmm.
All of our artillery so far, except one, didn't hurt himself shooting.
Yeah.
I think it obviously rained heavily last night.
Yeah.
I had to. That's a good
Everybody's
excuse.
powder got wet.
I don't even know what to say. What is to say? How about these boys? Phone low.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't even pick a target for bounce through because somebody's been very clever. That's wrong.
Clever.
Yeah, you can shoot the skirmishers, or you can shoot the target past the skirmishers.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to shoot the closest one actually, haven't I? Anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Who is the closest one?
It's probably between this one.
I
and this.
I mean,
I think it's just that one, but
it's 6 and
Doesn't
2
really
3s as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, there's no good stuff happening
What
afterwards.
did they?
So.
Did they do anything with
Oh, all I saw was the one
the
come up.
6? Yeah, which is nothing. It's the only nothing.
Really?
Yeah, 5 or 6 is a nothing.
No, it should be inferior, should it?
Yeah, it's a long range shot.
Oh, it is long range. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, but long range isn't.
it's a demerit, so you go from standard down to, so you
Oh,
go
it's
down
not.
from standard to inferior. Yeah, long range shot. Inferior fire modifier, 4.
I don't know. What's the cover? Where are you reading long range shot?
Take a look. Right column, artillery fire modifier. Target at long range. Inferior fire modifier. It's the
Yeah,
fourth.
it's on the QRS.
It's the fourth. It's the fourth one.
Warriors recruit or small battalion. Oh, so I'm looking at
Yeah, we've done
Divvy. I'm looking at the inventory file. That's why I can't see it.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry.
Oh, that doesn't help
Yeah.
you still.
We have done
You can edit that one out. We're not live, are we? So it's fine.
Yeah.
No, to Chrono's point, I personally have screwed that up. So I know that.
They do color code them. It doesn't help.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sure that David would say I did color code it. You do know that, right?
I know, but they color coded it in the opposite way they did for GDA 1. So I'm pretty certain that it was
They
the other.
have bamboozled
colours.
you. They have bamboozled
Yeah.
you.
Jim's just thinking they're colored bases and ignores it.
Oh, don't say that. This was going so well.
Paul Burns, pleasure to have you among us. Welcome and good evening. There is no eating of flags. All right, so we'll spin over here to these boys, I guess. This army gun. That is a 24-pound gun, by the way.
Don't we have Neustadter
Let me see.
Yeah.
Who's he got to shoot at?
out here?
Yeah. I
And
should
he's got
say.
an artillery tasking.
Did he not shoot the one straight in front?
There's the valley here.
They're in a valley.
Yeah, he's hidden.
Oh,
Foe to the ground, I'm afraid. Artillery
Cavalry, the
tasking
Valerie.
that throws a couple of CDs on it, right?
That sounds accurate.
they've got howitzers.
Yes, and it ignores priority fire. Well, that doesn't matter because he's shooting at his priority target.
Mike, I've got every confidence in you.
All right, so you're going to get first thing you're going.
Artillery casualties of the day.
That is a long range shot, so it's still a it's still 2d6 for the base. Ooh, good
That's
roll.
the one. That's-
There it is. 10. It did not move. 2 and a DT. And now you get 2 more for the casualty dice. Not there. But a discipline task for the 1st Battalion, 14th Bavarian Infantry. They go unformed.
Oh,
They don't like that.
And to the prediction made, yes, they are the first casualty of the day.
they are.
From artillery, I should say. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Well done.
Actually, technically they're not because Ron shot himself and I shot myself.
It's yeah.
Yeah, well, I shot myself first, so technically.
Aha!
yeah.
I shot
Guys.
myself first.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do this.
Now the army.
Yeah, now that army gun. That is a bigger gun. That might actually. No, that's still not going to be effective range. I don't think.
I don't think so.
For a
Mm.
yeah, no. For
it's
a,
like
By the way.
it's only like an extra few inches.
yeah, 30. It's 30 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so it's still effective range. 2d6 inferior shot. Nothing else.
Oh, I'm sorry. The user's ready.
No, that's fine.
9.
A 9.
Nice one.
1 plus a DT. It's just a DT. And you will get bounced through on that one. To who?
Even though I'm elevated.
Yep.
Okay. I'm good with that. I just want to.
It'll go to that guy right there.
Is that a 1d6?
Yeah, and it's just, oh, you got it. Yeah, it's a 1d6. It's a casualty die, Mike.
I have passed my discipline test.
Ah, excellent. No, that was only a discipline test if it was canister or elite chrono.
Oh, well, I passed
You passed it anyway, so there. And that's nothing on that casualty, so okay. Next gun.
Okay, these guys slid back, but they can still shoot, right?
Not if they prolong. Nope.
No.
CD only if they prolong.
Okay.
Yeah, if they you want to fire, it's 1 CD.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, it's 1 in 6 chance of hurting yourself. So now you have a choice. You can shoot these boys. You can shoot the guys behind them. What's the
They can't shoot.
Shoot the guys behind Mike because you'll get a bounce through on the
It's-
ones behind them as well.
Oh wait, this is canister range.
12 inches, yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can't shoot. You can't blast your own guys.
Okay.
You can shoot round shot.
No, but if it's 12 inches, if he takes this one, he's got to shoot canister. At 12 inches,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
at
Sorry.
at
But
12
he
inches,
can,
it's
he can
canister.
shoot. He can shoot at these guys. 'cause
Yeah,
they shoot round
yeah,
shot.
exactly. That's kind of where we were headed, but
Yeah.
yeah. So it's just going to be a CD.
1 CD?
Yep, you can't get worse than that. Got it.
And he gets a bounce through.
He
as well.
does. That's interesting that it sets a baseline that you just can't get below. Kind of interesting.
I like that, I think.
I do too. It's like, look, something happened, right? So it's the same thing.
Talk me through that one again, Jim. Why was that only 1 CD?
Well, because first of all, it's only 1 CD
shooting
because
across the river, isn't it?
he moved.
He prolonged.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, sorry.
So it's the same deal here, Mike. I think probably got to go there
Yep.
though. Nope, and in the back.
Yes.
Another gun. Nope. You're gonna have to go deep.
I'm sorry.
You'd have to go deep because
Yeah.
because you
Fine.
can't because that would be canister. Field artillery.
You can't shoot canister through your own troops anyway. So
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Big crown on it.
So it's these guys here. What's that range?
It's about 19, 20.
Yeah, it's
I think
effective.
it's effective, yeah.
All right, so it's effective range.
They're elevated. So.
Yeah, so they don't have to worry about that. Just curious about something. So there is no modifier for being behind skirmishers. It's only a modifier if they are skirmishers.
yeah,
Interesting.
They absorb hits.
yeah, because they're not screened from. They're not screening against round shot, are they?
No, and I think that's the point. They're not going to absorb it. They only absorb canister hits. It wouldn't make much sense to absorb a round shot hit.
No.
Yeah, so it's 2d6 standard shot.
5.
5.
It'll be 1.
1, yeah. And a
And one for the bounce through.
bounce through there.
This guy's.
Yeah.
5.
Good shooting. Well, Mike, you kind of brought it home a little bit. It was all right.
Just a matter of interest, Jim. How do you read the rule on bounce through? It says any unit within 6 inches behind. I think.
Yeah, I read it from the front.
Yeah, so is it just the first unit that's within 6 inches? Or
No, it
both?
says if it says any, that sounds like any.
But you're measuring from the front.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
it's where it hits it.
I'm just interested to know. That was all.
Yeah, I'd not. It's on page 71. Page 71. Oh, there we go.
I think in GDA 1 they used to say things like including the rear base rank, but I don't think he says that in GDA 2.
Ooh. No.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Right.
Holy cow. No, it's much worse than that. I'm glad we looked this up. We've been doing it wrong. To determine if a unit is affected, draw a line from the center of the firing unit to the center of the target unit. If another unit on this line is within 3 inches of the target unit, bounce through results. And that's from the center, so that's here. That guy is barely there.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what?
I
He's
thought
not.
It was 6.
He's not. It says set. Nope. Take a look at page 71. 13.4.1.
Yeah, got it.
I think the only other bounce through that we had successful was here, and he's well within 3 inches.
Yeah, he's behind the center too, so he's fine.
Everybody
You
else.
really gotta be centered up then to get hit by bounce.
Yeah, bounce through is not. They have nerfed bounce through. Interesting.
No, it doesn't say to the center.
Yeah, it does.
Determine if the unit is
Yes,
affected.
it does. To determine if it is affected, draw a line from the what?
Center of the firing unit.
Thank you. Through the what?
Through the center of the
Uh-huh.
target unit.
Center to center. Now, geometrically
Through the
speaking,
center.
yeah, right. What the point is, look, in most cases, you got to go center to center. You're going to stop right there. You're going to stop at 3 inches. So this guy is exactly in. So from a 3-inch perspective, you can go from the front, you can go from the middle. But either way, this is a lot less dramatic. Like taking as an example, this guy here, he's out.
Yeah, so you're saying go from center here to the center there?
Mm-hmm. Not to front. You've got to be consistent. You've got to say
Okay, so
center
it's
front or
center
center middle.
there.
Yeah.
Center there to center there.
Yeah. And he's
Okay.
out.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, he's out. Center even spelled the British way.
What? Which is actually the French way?
Yeah. Centre. Well, let's remember that, kids and campers.
Damn Normans.
Ah, bien sûr. Garlic eaters. All right. That was more gunnery. I'm way back over here with you, Chrono, and I'm going to say, do you have any musketry? I can't believe you would.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, no. Ron, did you wind up with any?
No.
I wouldn't think the Austrians have any.
Is it 9 inch? It's 3 inches from within like the village, like Eggmuhl,
It's a
right?
skirmish shot.
It's a skirmish. It's a single CD out from a village. Yeah.
Right,
They
but what's
fire
the range?
They fire as skirmishers. They fire.
So it's actually longer. It's actually 12.
So they
Okay.
have 5 guys.
So- Guys in Eggmuhl out
Garrisons
here.
fire as a light battalion deployed in
Right. So
open order.
it's 5
like
dice.
5 CD.
Yeah. No, it's not CD. It's not CD. It's 5. It's 5 skirmish dice.
5 skirmish dice.
this case- in
SCD
this case-
or SSD or whatever they are.
Yeah, because it's good. Well, skirmish dice are deadly, or CDs are deadly. Skirmish dice are less.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
In this
sure.
case, it'd be 3. In this case, it'd be 3 because they're in cover and skirmishers.
Yep. So you shooting somewhere, Mike? And you should have done that in the skirmish phase, for what it's worth. No hits.
Oh, okay. I didn't because I didn't realize that they should.
Yeah.
I thought they
It's
were
a
blocked
skirmish.
fire.
It's considered a skirmish shot.
This was the Eggmuhl garrison trying to shoot up Hugo's boys.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It didn't hit anybody. So.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is in range.
I don't think so either. I rely on y'all to check me. We definitely have no melees. that didn't happen. All right, that's one turn. Holy cow.
2 hours and we got through one turn.
No. It's less than an hour. It's less than an hour. It took you bozos more than an hour to set up.
Not to mention somebody being late.
Yeah, you bozo.
Yeah, it's you bozos. I blame you. All right, hesitance come off at last. Hesitance may come off.
Hooray. I've got a lot to move here.
Okie dokie. Let's now roll around over here. And let us remember that here in GDA 2, there is the reinforcement movement, which is different from regular movement. That matters because there's a boat ton of French coming on. And you guys didn't bring on a Liechtenstein this turn, did you?
Who was that?
You.
That was me?
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to do that, was
Yeah.
I? Oh, okay.
Let's just get them on the board. Behind these boys.
I don't need a GDA for that.
No, I need. Do I need an ADC to bring him on, or does he just come on?
No, first of all, we don't do that. That does leave us with a question of should we determine if they're hesitant? Which I think we should. We should determine if they're hesitant. Is a Liechtenstein hesitant?
Well, he either comes on or he doesn't. He can't be hesitant.
Yes, he
before
can
he's come
because
on.
we don't use that rule. Remember?
If it, no, there's. I'm sure it's in there. It says you can just if they're scheduled, like if they're
I could live with that.
scenario replacements, they arrive on the table.
How do
on
they
the
move?
turn, and they arrive in the reserve movement phase, and they're allowed to make one full movement.
Oh, okay, I could live with that. Perfect. Do it.
I think.
No,
But
that's
you
perfect.
know-
I like that rule. That rule is good. I declare that rule good.
So he comes on this turn, does he?
No, he comes on now.
Plus on last turn.
You were supposed to have brought him on.
Oh, okay. I haven't got room for him.
Well, if you don't, you got to put on as much as you can.
Um,
I mean, you don't have to bring him on.
where,
let me
where,
be
can I,
clear.
where can I actually bring him on anyway?
Right where he is. That's it.
Right where he is.
Mhm.
That's it. Yay.
It's slightly
Um,
confusing because it says they are not considered reserves. They are actively marching to join the battle, and they operate as normal as soon as they arrive on the table. But they arrive on the table middle of the turn, so I assume we don't
Yeah.
roll through them being hesitant until they come on and they start going, "Hey, wait a minute, who brought the map?"
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes good
They
sense.
arrive in
No, I like that. Like I say,
Okay.
that's the way I want it to work.
I thought I had enough troops to deal with as it is as well.
Well, you have more though now.
Alright, you're back.
Mike, you sure you didn't want this side of the battlefield?
And suddenly he goes quiet.
Yeah, that'll be alright. You talk amongst yourself, chaps. This will take me a while.
All right. Just do your very best. While I sit here and try to look up reinforcements.
You're trying to prove me wrong, aren't you?
No, I hope you're right. I was sincere in my statements. Right here at the center. CENTRE. Why would you not have a index note for reinforcements?
I'm looking at 4.4, 4.4.1.
Okay, 4.4. Give me some love. Give me some love. Well, that's committing reserve brigades, but I'm not going to be mad about that. All right.
4.4.1.
4.4.1. Ah. Oh, there we go. When brigades arrive on the table over a series of turns, that's what's happening. These brigades automatically arrive in the turn laid down. They are not considered as reserves as they are actively marching to join the battle and may operate as normal as soon as they arrive. Wonderful. There it is. He acknowledges, yeah, this is all pickup crap, sorry. Let me ignore that. Look at that, you have plenty of room.
I fit them in nicely.
Look
Why
at
have I got
that.
two commanders?
Because one of them is Charles.
Oh, yes, it is.
The Archduke Chuck, man.
The Archduke Chuck. Does he get to do anything really good?
He doesn't actually have any super abilities other than the fact that all these guys are his.
I don't have to roll any of the silly chromey dice, do I?
Yes, you do. Well, no, actually, you don't. You don't. OJ winds up with that.
Yay.
Yeah, he's the super CNC. He does have to roll ADC dice.
As you know well, I don't agree with any of the chromey rubbish.
I know, you don't. You don't. That's Pokemon, man. That's Pokemon. We don't do
That's
that.
Pokemon. We won't be having that. Where are the CNC commands, by the way, anyway?
Well, honestly, because we've switched it, because obviously OJ's over there now where he shouldn't be, the Archduke Charles is the CNC.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
all
but
on you now, Matt. Good luck.
I'm looking for my chief of staff and Stand By Me and all the rest. Can't see them anywhere, mate.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Those magical things do not occur. None of that. None of that rubbish. Okay, that's it. Now they're on the board.
Things were lost in translation when the book came over the Atlantic, I think.
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah. I'm saying nothing. I am absolutely keeping stum.
Alles stumm. All right, here we go. Back to it. So we'll start over here again. Why not? Chrono. We are beginning with Napoleon, Emperor of the French, who has 5... Oh, wait. We must do our commander dice. That's right. Please roll a red, a blue, and a black die. All right, so Chrono's black. Apparently you don't ever get a black die. That's what happens. So, Chrono, you have a blue and a red. What would you like to do?
Well, hold on to the blue, and so I can remove a hesitant leader.
Okay. Well, no, that's not the way that works. You have to shove it out now.
You won't let me choose.
Yep. Yeah, you wish you got to do that. It all happens before the rolls. You don't get to choose it.
No, it permits the division. Oh no, you're right.
Yep.
With the divisional CNC, yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give the blue. Well, oh no. I'll give the. I won't ride the line because I might be handy later. So I will instead give the red die to Davu again.
All right, Davu, you got an extra die for ADCs. How about you, Mike? What are you doing? Did you get all three?
Yes, I think.
Yes, you did. What would you like to do?
Matt, any thoughts?
I'm thinking probably... I'm guessing you're trying to bring these guys up a bit, so maybe you take the additional ADC. I'm okay stood around looking pretty at the moment.
That I was thinking the movement to keep moving Schneller up.
Yeah. You take the additional ADC.
ADC
Or the tasking?
The tasking, the movement tasking like I did last time.
Oh, see, could you not have both? Well, you only get one of
No,
one of the three.
one of the three.
Oh, okay. Sorry. In that case, yeah, you go with what you did last time.
Alright. So this is like the equivalent of a card play.
Yeah.
So,
All those who would criticize the card play in Valor and Fortitude will now
Don't you mention card plays?
will now keep silent.
I wasn't criticizing. I was just
No, I
throwing out the analogy.
This is a legitimate command decision.
Because it doesn't come from cards.
Yeah, because it doesn't come. You don't get to choose to play. You don't have a whole hand. You don't have a poker hand, do you? Sat back.
Yes, you
waiting
do.
for when you want to
You
play
actually
it.
do.
Otherwise,
You have a
if you did
hand
that-
right here.
No, because if you did that, then you would have the CNC commands, and you'd have one for every single divisional commander there, and it would be an absolute bun fight. So I do agree with you not on a battle this size. Well, I've never played a battle this size, but this is a legitimate command decision.
Oh, God. Okay. So, all right. So we have done the two things. Therefore, we will now... Well, you know what? OJ can start. OJ can start this time. We're going to be over here with Prince Johann der Erste von Liechtenstein. 6 ADCs. Count them 6. That's a lot.
I thought it was 5 last time.
Oh, that's right, because he doesn't have all his dudes yet. Still doesn't have them. 5. Thank you.
I don't remember much, but I remembered that.
Oh, we got
3?
3 this time. All right. Where do you want them?
Double 6 gives you an extra one as well.
Oh, did he roll a double 6?
Yep.
Yep. So you have 4.
Oh yeah, 4. All right. We'll put 1 on Schneller
Mhm.
and 1 on each of the other 3 brigade commanders, I guess.
All right, let's go through it. Start right up here with Schneller. 2d6.
He's moving.
Mhm. And how about Murray? 2d6.
He's
Oof,
double.
quite earnest. And Styrer, 2d6.
Good.
And Hammer, 2d6. Hammer time.
He's-
All right, let's poke around. I'm coming over here. This is, I believe, the land of Charles. Yep. Who commands down here? This is Charles. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Find me the commander. That's it. Wait, talk on it.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's Lusignan. Yep.
Lusignan.
Glad I found it. 4 ADCs.
He sounds remarkably French for an Austrian.
He's actually Spanish.
Oh, okay.
2.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. What do I want with them? Yeah, I think I'll give them both here, actually, please, Jim.
First one is for the thing.
First
for
one,
the reroll.
the
Yeah.
Reroll, and the other one's for skirmish.
Oh, gonna do that tasking in the trees again. Very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
there
that
we
was so successful last time.
I think it's trying to redeem itself. That's what I think.
There are no squirrels left, so I think I'm safe.
Yeah,
as well.
and well, you've cleared away a lot of the low-hanging fruit as well. Well, the Archduke Charles, he gets a scant 3 because that's all he's got on the board. So.
And 3.
Mm-hmm.
I needed him.
He's got 1.
He makes the most of that.
Mm-hmm.
What does forwards cost me?
2.
I won't be doing that then. I'll just re-roll then, I think. And what I can do
All
with
right,
1.
and
really.
I don't know why I would forget this, but let's do Luignon's brigades now.
Yeah.
We'll begin here with Hohenlohe, who got a reroll. Yep.
Hooray!
And let's go over here to Saxon-Coburg, who did not get a reroll.
Need one. Cavalry, absolute waste of time.
Tell him you said so. And von Kaiser, who also did not get a reroll.
Yeah, he's fine.
And now we'll go over here to Alois von Liechtenstein, who did get a reroll. Doing well.
This is almost impressive.
Doing very well indeed. All right, we
If only
checked
I
all
knew what
those.
to do with them now that I can move them.
We checked all those boys. Now we're up here. Mike, I think this is you taking a look at Samariva for 3.
All 3.
All of them, very nice. 3 ADCs. Where do you want them?
Double 6 again.
Oh, 4. 4.
4. Huh. Alright, we'll put 2 on the artillery tasking and 1 to each of the commanders.
Makes sense.
Priest and Greg did with the. Where is Neudstetter?
I don't know. What did you do with Neustadter? Did you delete my
Did you
Neustadter?
remove him when you pulled the ADC off last time?
Why would it be me? Why would it not be you chucking things around willy-nilly?
Because I know better. I get my hands slapped early on when I first start playing, and I don't touch figures, moving figures on the board.
Oh, yeah.
You taught
Poof.
me well.
Poof. Where was he?
Right about there.
All right, let's check him. Reroll for Riza. Reroll for Riza.
Yeah, I just need 2 dice, not 4.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Reroll for Neustadter.
Good.
Nice. Man, no Austrian hesitance so far. Wowzer, wowzer. All right, we scooch over here. Oh, Stutterheim didn't get any love?
Oh, oh, that's right. Because no, he'll be fine.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, he is.
And then the army gun by itself.
Yeah. Oh, the first hesitant.
Then
Yeah, it is.
Rosenberg's 5 ADCs, right?
Yeah, Rosenberg's got 5. Four.
All right.
We have a lot of
Oh,
artillery,
we'll give
don't
1 to Bieber,
Mm-hmm.
2 for an artillery tasking there,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll just give the other one to
Stutterheim
Voyage.
or Vukasovic. Let's check Vukasovic. With 2.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Let's check Bieber with 2.
Good.
Very nicely done. Wow, yeah, there'll be no diminution. All right, Chrono. The mark has been set. I must say, all of them.
Let's see. One. And then give each of these guys a scripture basket.
Yeah, you are super quiet now.
Sorry about that.
Well, there you are.
And
All right, let's do some checking, I guess. Pet it.
I
Oh.
more. I guess I'll give it to Bowenworth.
Okay.
For all the good that it'll do.
Right, James, could you just excuse me for 2 minutes?
Sure.
Sure.
Just rolling through just rolling initiatives or availabilities. Pet it.
He's good. Dumplan for 1. Oh, he does it.
Ooh.
That's why I was okay with that, because he's in the back. He can't do anything.
Yeah,
anyway.
really. Yeah, the problem is he's got all those guys coming behind him,
True. Yeah.
but there it is. Hugel, he's good to go. Where's that ADC? I don't want to grab. Bolenroth.
He's good.
Yeah.
These guys will on here. So
Is a skirmisher tasking 1 or 2?
51.
Is it?
Let me check.
I just had a mental note in my head that pinged.
It's 1. Yes.
It is 1. Good. Very good. Good enough. All right, so that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Yeah. Ron, you're at the bat. You've got. It's not Seabind. Here he is. It's Funderoy for 3. Two. Who will it be?
Only one.
There's not really much. Put the tasking on there just in case. Got it. I don't know if you're muted, Ron, or not. We can't hear you.
Yeah, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
How about now?
Much
There you
better.
go.
All right.
All right, let's check.
That's what. Yes, that's what I did.
Let's check Seabind on 2. Yep. All right. Devu for what? 6, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Devu for 6 because he got loved. One, two, three, 4.
All right. One here.
Mm-hmm.
One here.
Yep.
One here. Whoops, here.
Yep. One more.
And we'll go with one puree.
Give one to PLA. All right. All right, let's roll through some Devu guys. Destabnarath for 2.
Oh, dear.
Ah.
Man. Guy in the front getting stuck is a problem. Oh, he's in the back. Never mind. Never mind. How about in the... Let's not put that whammy on there. How about Lawrence for 2?
You good.
He's fine. Up here in the trees, Gilly for 1. Yep. And Grando for 2. Mm-hmm. And Gautier for 1. And Pierre for 2. All right, with all that done, I don't think anybody is getting an extra die.
Nope, I think it's just 2 up. Give it 2 straight.
Yep. OJ versus Chrono, 2 dice. High score wins.
Nice.
Or no.
7-6. Chrono's got it.
Here we go.
And away we go. Chrono, do you want to get rid of a hesitant in exchange for switching the initiative?
I do not.
I wouldn't have thought so, but I had to ask. Are there any charges, French?
I have none on my end.
What does riding your line do? Didn't you have him ride the line or something?
No,
I
he
gave you a
he
great
thought
idea.
about it, but the thing with riding the line is you have to pick the brigade where he's riding in advance.
Oh, that's weird. Because how do you know it's going to be a hesitant?
You don't. That's the point.
You're hedging against it.
You're going out. You're going out there to say, I don't know what you are gonna do, but I'll tell you what you're gonna do.
You're
Ah.
basically picking one of your main attack units in your case, right? Say, Lauren right? That
Mhm.
if you don't want him to hesitate, you would put the dice on him just to
Kick him in the butt.
Right.
Think of it as an insurance policy.
Right.
Like a
and
lot.
also potentially make sure you don't lose a die on initiative because
True.
depending on what happens. But
Mm-hmm.
ideally, you're trying to use it on a focus on a brigade. You really don't want to go hesitant. So you're like, I'm gonna ride the line. Make sure he doesn't go hesitant this turn, no matter
Right.
what.
So charges. Any?
None.
Delmer? All right. Charges. Austrians.
I don't have any Matt. Are you back?
I am back, yeah.
Any?
Is Ron not charging me again?
He's not.
No.
Oh.
No, good sir.
I was just looking up to see, where does it actually say when you have to make your decision on the core orders?
go
I
ahead.
haven't really looked at the core order. That's all. I was just interested because I don't recall seeing it, and the ones that I have seen played, they just seem to do it whenever they felt like it.
That doesn't make a great... No, there is definite timing built into a number of them, actually. It's because it's implied in the thing. So anyway...
I'm not questioning you.
Yeah, no. In the command phase, first of all, you get the die. And then it means that particular order is available this turn. You may then choose one of the available orders to play. So, first of all, you add one ADC to a division's available ADCs. Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Ride the line. You place the blue die with the divisional CNC. This permits the division to remove one hesitant marker at the end of the command phase. This is the same of Steady the Buffs. However, the initiative is not handed over to the opponent.
Yeah, it implies you choose at the top of the command phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not explicit, but the wording definitely.
Well,
implies-
I've seen a few people playing it online, and they haven't played it that way, so obviously they've got it wrong. So.
White die we don't
Good.
use, and then the black die is, well, I think we've done that exactly right. So.
Yeah, because the possibility that it goes hesitant and you lose it. So
Yep.
you obviously have to do it before they roll to see if they're hesitant.
Right. So.
I like that though, because it does make you choose.
Yeah, no, and that's why I actually bothered with them, because I thought they had some nice delimiters built in. So no charges either way.
No, I have no charges.
Which means
Sorry,
the French will move. Now, this is the regular movement phase. The French will have something in the reinforcement phase, or whatever it's called. I forget.
So I know, Jim, these guys over here on the other board. When do these come in?
I'm sorry. Where are you?
Over next to where Charles was.
Oh.
The next board along the off-table reserves.
Ah, there they are. Are you talking like von Reinhardt and Meyer?
Yeah.
It's not that long. None of it's that long in this one. We will be rolling a die to determine when they come on.
Okay.
This turn, parenthetically, in the reinforcement phase.
Sounds like fun. Sorry, I've completely ruined everyone's train of thought there, haven't I?
It's all right. Stay there. Stay there. Close up.
You'd only do that map for those of us that have a trainer of thought. So
That is not ubiquitous.
Okay.
I only took this side because I didn't think I had many troops. Now I've got another 2 bleeding divisions coming on.
I finished my movement on this side because I'm still a bunch of stuff is going to be popping up here in a minute. So we'll see how this goes.
Ron, you still working?
Oh yeah.
Cool. There is no doubt that compared to Valor and Fortitude, movement here is much more deliberate. And that's not a bad thing, parenthetically. No, if no one's heard me say this, General Darmé 2 is the only game I like better than it is Blucher, and that's comparing apples and cabbages.
I've only ever played one game of Blucher. I think.
There is no other game for playing the big battles, your Borodinos, your Leipzigs, your things like that.
Yeah. Maybe bloody big battles, but we think I like Luker better than bloody big battles.
Yeah, I mean, I like Bloody Big Battles just fine. We will be taking another very, very hard swing at it later this year when they release the Napoleonic book.
Yeah, I think part of the problem with bloody big battles is that is built very much for late 19th century stuff, or like Austro-Prussian and Franco-Prussian, which is fine. It's just the Napoleonic stuff felt a bit. I don't want to say tacked on. It's not the focus of the game.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure Chris Pringle would say that. He's like, dudes. I, Artie Conliff didn't build tanks into Crossfire.
Yeah, like want tanks, World War II. It's
But
like,
no, I
it's
want
a game.
tanks, but I don't want to give you tanks. Stop it.
We talked about that before with Bloody Big Battles, right? That people are trying to make it into something that it wasn't designed for.
Right. I don't like this as a Napoleonic game. Okay. Well, it's
Fine.
like,
What do
it's,
you want me to do about it?
yeah, it's like Chris Pringle would shrug his shoulders and go, okay, I didn't design a Napoleonic game.
Hey, Ron, we've never done Blucher at Leipzig. Maybe we ought to talk Jim into doing that.
Yeah. My God, do you realize you got me for a second? You son of a
Think
bitch.
about it.
It's like, I went, of course we... Oh, you duh! Even if it was for 5 seconds, I'm mad at you. Cabbages and apples, poop for weeks.
I do love cabbage.
I do too. Oh. Yeah, we went to a Korean hot pot place the other week, and the kimchi. Oh yes.
Yeah, I like kimchi. It doesn't always like me very much, but
Well,
I do
it's
like
it's cabbage, right? Well, first of all, my last name's Ozarski, so I think I'm kind of genetically obligated to like cabbage.
Yeah.
But certainly ethnically. But yeah,
We're going to get into the asparagus debate again here in a minute, aren't we?
Asparagus is evil. Stop. You weird Spargo lovers.
Are you related to my wife?
Well, is your wife?
All done.
You're all done. All right, cool. All right, Austrians, regular movement, please, not reinforcements.
Yes. How are we measuring arc from 45 degrees off there? Something like that,
Let's
is it?
see. All right, allow me to say, if you've not heard me say it, Dave Brown did this with his ruler, and there you go. That's it.
No,
That's
you
it.
say it's 45, but
And yet, watch the man who wrote the rules do this.
Yeah.
And you will
That's
see.
over 33, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it.
I always base my artillery properly, so I know what 45 degrees off the corner
Yeah,
is.
except you'd be wrong then, because I would show you a video of the man who wrote the rules. Yeah, do that and realize you're wrong.
For my one black dice here, it was 2d6, right?
2d6 plus 12.
yeah,
Or plus 12.
yeah, it's a super forwards, but you can't charge
Yeah,
it.
20 plus the
18. Mm-hmm. 38.
There's the die.
That cavalry's coming.
There's the die if you want to get rid of it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, let's see, it was 20.
So it's 38.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that order. I really do.
I'm just going to have to do something, because
Well,
yeah,
Sorry, you got
I
it. I could tell
I
you
come
that you're
from
in charge there.
like the Wellington school of thought. Yeah, who's sit on your arse and wait for them to come at you.
Wellington, this Englishman makes war in a new way, sitting on his ass.
Yeah. I know Ron's going to charge me at some point. He's just that kind of guy. So.
Oh, you know he wants
Really?
to. He wants to. He does.
And I guess that covers moving at 45 degrees as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Any more than that is
It's cheeky. Yeah, don't do it.
cheeky. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know why 6.5 inches, but that seems good.
I've declared it to be 6.5 inches. Why? I really can't say.
Bit oblique, actually. Maybe there.
My guys are just starting to come out of the limit.
Mm-hmm. Looks good though. And obviously, because the placement's right, the fight's going to be quite different.
Yeah, a little.
Annoying.
My skirmies will fight your skirmies. We'll meet it by the fire.
And I'm done with all my movements.
All right.
Dum.
How much are we charging for wheeling, Jim? These?
On those, your standard is a single across is 1 per click, 1 inch per click.
I moved one.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't want to
Oh,
do
it's
that.
1 inch per click. Oh well.
What I wanted to do was... Two, 3, 4. That's enough. No, do I want to brave it?
Nah, you don't want.
Oop, hello. Somebody's messaging me.
OJ saying charge.
No, some mechanical Turk is messaging me. Came up right in the middle of my move phase there.
Turk, behave yourself.
Don't give a message. Let him decide. Or get in here.
These guys, does it cost a wheel on? Tell you what, better way of doing it.
Ooh, they're coming to the camp.
They're gonna try to shoot the pants off it. Pants shooting skirmishers.
Ant shootings.
I know what they're going to try to do. I know.
National sport in Cornwall. Ant shooting.
Chrono, given that you're clear over there, why don't you move Gio?
Alright. Just Gio showing up this turn.
Yep, just Gio. He comes with Morand, though.
Is that right?
Just
Hold on. Where's Moran?
He should be right there. I made him just today.
Oh, there it is, yes. I have a few people off board because he's so used.
And Ron, for you, it's Vincenti and Sidovitz.
Oh, what's up? Oh, coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I've got a move.
Right here.
Right where they are.
Oh, straight ahead in the city.
I usually brought him on this. When I played him, I usually brought him on over here.
Yeah, I think that's right. Let me look, though.
How am I moving through this?
Yeah, that's fine. What's this?
That's okay.
Well, it's as long as
Rough terrain.
Yeah,
for the little village,
yep.
or
Mhm.
through the BUA, form up and move through type of thing.
Well, the BOA is form up and move through.
I
Right.
was just wondering how I'm going to get my artillery through there.
Move in, wait, move out.
Just move in, wait, move out. Yeah, got it.
Mhm.
Whereas these guys can go straight over. Sort of. No, they can't. Actually, better idea. I don't have to move them on the line, do I?
All right.
Oh. Sorry, messed up the movement there. Try again. Just a matter of interest, why is part of the battlefield missing? Was there something there that played no part in the...
Exactly. The other piece is these are two battles pushed together.
Oh, okay.
You've got Vincenti's Seabind inside of it, right, Ron? Now you're working on it.
All done, Z1Zs.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you charging, Matt?
How much are you offering to pay?
Your blood.
Wow.
Fighting talk.
Wow.
That is fighting talk.
That got grim quickly.
All right, Austrian blood.
That's not better.
Chicken blood.
What's my what would my movement be for line in trees? Is that just half? Is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it just 3?
Yep.
Not sure this is a good idea.
That's why Ron's been taking roughly the length of the Bible to get Grundo and Gautier through those trees.
And I'm in column.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only 4.5 inches.
I'm savouring the enjoyment.
He's,
already in.
he's savoring.
I am savouring. He was already in trees anyway, so.
It's like 40 billion French guys down here by Zeitskofen.
I need to give you some help here, don't I, Mike?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I need to give you some help near Waskell there.
Likely.
That'll be the one. Name of the battle, isn't it? No, it's not. Which one is that? Oh no, Overlikely. Sorry. You can tell I'm well read in my history, can't you?
First form.
Oh, I've moved them into range as well. That's careless. I'm being a bit generous with my oblique movement here, is that alright?
Where's that? Let's have a look.
Down in the trees.
I think that's fine. That's fine. Just get you. It's a 3-inch move on an angle. I mean,
Yeah. I don't think I could do any more for a minute, so I'm good.
All right. Well, now we have to find out if those other boys are showing up. Namely, Meyer and Reinhardt. Is it a single die roll or is it multiple? That's what I got to find out.
I'm not familiar with this part of the rules, so.
This is from the scenario.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to do them individually by brigade. We'll start with Reinhardt. Rolling a 1d6. You like to roll high.
Is that high enough?
Yeah. I was trying to psych you out in rolling low. You actually wanted to roll low. Sorry.
No.
Boy.
I was trying to help.
Really?
I was trying to. Yes. I was trying to help. He arrives on turn
That's
4.
your idea of help, is it?
That was my idea of help. I always get yelled at for the other thing. All right, you need to roll low.
I need to roll low.
Yes.
Well, thanks for telling me that. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, so he shows up
4.
next turn. Turn 3. Little reminder.
Oh, okay. I get you.
All right. So, all right, that's it. That's all the reinforcement.
I don't forgive you, though.
I know, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I was trying though. It was sincerely meant. Because I get Achilles always yells at me about that.
You're being mocked in the chat now, Jim.
I am.
It's just
It's like kicking a puppy, Jim.
What?
You know,
Turk. No, you're just siding. I'm just trying to. I will never again try to do the right thing. Jeez.
You're getting it from like halfway around the world.
I know. I'm
And
getting it straight from Hobbiton. That's what's bothering me. All right, we'll start with some shooting over here. This is volley fire. That is an ADC. That's an ADC. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. That is an ADC tasking, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8. That's right. Is it 2? Are those CD? Man, I'm being dumb. Are they CDs or they're volley shots?
It's,
what are we doing? Sorry.
skirmish.
Skirmish.
They're skirmish dice. Yeah,
it's
and
plus
5,
2
8,
dice, yeah.
yeah. So it's skirmish dice.
5 plus 1,
So
6
it's
minus.
8, 7, 6. Back to 6.
You had a skirmish task on them though.
Yeah, that's why it's to a
Oh,
6.
sorry.
That's why it's to a
Right,
6. 2.
Not bad, 2.
That's a
a
base. That's a base. Mike, pick one.
We'll go from left to right, I guess.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah.
Kapow. Dead. Scooting. Next.
This is gonna be starts at 5, goes to 7, back down to 5, because they also have a skirmish tasking.
Yep.
Only 1. So close to getting a discipline test.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's all my skirmish fire.
What you got, Ren?
I think they're just out of range.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. But here, anybody?
maybe here. Partially in range there.
It's 2.
Or you could shoot that way, yeah.
It's
I'm in ranges over here too.
But you got half in range there, so that's gonna be.
Yeah, that's your real shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's gonna. But it's gonna. One hit has to go on these guys, because they're not
Yeah.
getting range.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Does one hit have to go on the garrison as well?
Nope.
No, they don't count as skirmishers.
And it all goes over here.
They fire skirmishers, they don't count as skirmishers. So
Okay.
is the important bit.
In the trees, anybody? Oh, yeah.
The Ron shot at me.
2,
And then hit
3,
everything
4,
over there.
5, 6. Back to 4. One.
Another one. Chipping away.
What else can you do?
I think it's all our skirmishers.
Yep. I spin around. Von Kaiser, I know what you want. I know what you want to do. I know what you want to do.
I think he's out of range.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is. So he is. Out of range, Von Kaiser. How about over here to the far left? No, there's no Frenchman nearby. So we're going to spin around to Hohenlohe. Anybody? Nobody?
Well, he can shoot back at me over here.
Oh, in the trees. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Spoken like a gentleman. And that's a tasking. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 2, 7.
Let's hope I make more use of it than I did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have to roll high or low, Jim? You didn't tell me.
Wow.
Only one.
Wow. Just wow.
That was pretty crap. Just one.
When piled on top of what happened last turn, yeah. Skirmishing?
Well, you didn't tell me. In fairness, you didn't tell me whether I had to roll high or low.
That's true. That's true. Nor shall I ever again. 4 back, 3 back, 2.
I'm sorry, 2.
Yep. Little bitty baby skirmisher screen. Nothing.
Got a range. Now this one, Eggmuhl.
Yep.
You said do that in the skirmish phase, right?
Yeah, 5 minus 4 minus 3. Down to 3, I should say.
-3 would have been 2.
Yeah, it's 2, 3.
Ow.
Ooh, look at that. Pew. Got him.
And then these guys.
5. Yep, and that's 5, 4, 3.
Another one. That's a base. I can remove one.
No, he didn't hit you.
Didn't he?
No, he hasn't rolled yet.
You rolled
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he just didn't print.
Oh,
4, 4, 2.
Oh, it didn't print, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have bumped that. I didn't realize.
Okay, so how many did he hit for, please?
Just the one casualty.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And away that goes. And over here.
These guys.
5, 4, 3.
2 or 1.
Mm-hmm. Cannons, Chrono.
This gun over here will continue.
Hammering and yammering away at long range? Yeah. Or effective range? Effective.
Range. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, he's just been effective. So.
Effective range for a 6-pounder gun goes to 24 inches. So he's just inside it. Roll away, Dixieland. Oh,
9.
a 9 is a very good hit, I should think. 2 in a discipline test. Oh, dear. They're fine. They're fine.
I will throw my single CD at
Uh-huh.
these guys again.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
The force battery is not having a good day.
Matt, did you change sides?
You,
Puppy again, guys. Come on.
you gave yourself that hit, right, Rick Chrono?
I did not, but I will do so now.
Okay, I didn't know if it was 2 or 3. All right, here, gun, run.
I think he's moving. That gun's moving.
Yeah,
This is right here.
Here we are. What kind of gun is that? Yeah, that should be fine.
That's effective. Yeah.
That's effective. Yep, 2d6. Well, a 7 actually should hit something. 1d. That's 1.
It's one, yeah. Blink.
Okay.
And then over here.
That's
It's
a
gotta
fa-
go- it's
You're
gotta go
gonna-
there.
It's there. And that is a column in effective range, which means a column in effective range, you get to throw a single CD in addition. So your regular hit and then a CD, but we'll do the regular hit first. Wow.
Here.
Oh,
Thank
Amazing.
you, Rob. You're a gentleman.
You get a CD.
Probably good. Probably good. I'll do it, but. Oh dear.
Oh,
You
That-
can't inflict more
Yeah, you
damage.
can't. You don't take more casualties, so that's
You don't
good.
take more casualties on that one. So
That's just humiliation.
Yeah, I was just about to say it is, however, humiliating.
damn artilleryman!
I can't
Wake
even.
up! Smack him around a little bit.
All right, so this guy, I imagine.
oh, yes,
Matt.
that's me, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's
Sorry.
Remember, you gotta roll high.
I go that way now. It's a cab, I think.
Is it? Oh my goodness, most certainly is.
Yes.
And therefore it's the regular shot plus the CD.
Let's see if it's...
How bad is this going to be?
Oh,
That's
there we go.
that's a good
Very
hit.
bad for me.
That's 2 and a DT, but let's get that
Do you want the
CD,
casualty
please.
die
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah. No. So you
That's
owe,
all
you,
right.
you owe a
I think it's
discipline
3,
test.
actually. I think it's 3 actually. Unfortunately. But they're informed.
Yeah.
I think it's only 3.
10. Oh, they didn't move. Yeah. Quite right. Thank you. Good hit, man. Good hit.
Finally.
Yeah, that's actually the first good hit from artillery all game.
Yeah.
No good. Actually, I had a good hit over here this turn. But
Did you do 3?
I did not do that.
Okay, there you go. This gun here.
Still a good hit.
I claim it. It's a good hit. Take that, okay? It's just a good
It's a
hit.
good hit.
Taking what I can get, okay?
I understand. What does Hohenlohe want to shoot at?
That's you, Matt.
Oh, yes, that's me as well. Yeah. All right, I'll get there in the end. I think I want to shoot at the column. Closest column, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's a long range shot from there.
It's still long range.
that's okay. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Famous.
6. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's not the worst result.
Yeah,
No.
no, we've seen that, haven't we?
I'll take no result at all.
That is an effective range shot. Ooh.
So,
2d6 with a, so you're going to get that CD.
Can they see them?
6.
1.
Not canister. But you do get the CD. And that's 2. Now here's an interesting one. No.
No, he's far enough away. That's fine.
No, I'm saying it's like that. So that dude
Right.
is way back.
Yeah,
That's the thing I was gonna point out is that's nasty.
I'm going to read that rule again when it's not 3 o'clock in the morning.
Read it all you like. Ain't coming out. No, that one. That's the way that is.
Well,
I'm-
this is hesitant, so he doesn't shoot, right?
Right. He shoots, but it's in that tunnel, just like you're being shown.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that
That's a shot, sure.
okay?
Your gun. You got to shoot the gun, of course.
Yeah.
Is that what's the range on that?
I think it's long.
It's long.
Yeah, it's long range. So what does hesitant?
Even for a 24 gun or 24 pounder.
It's actually a 12-pounder gun. I don't know where that mislabeling came from, but yeah.
That's a siege gun.
That's a siege. Yeah, that's a siege gun. I'm having a bad day. But what am I looking for? That's it.
Doesn't more? I don't wish to talk us out of a shot here, but doesn't more than half have to be visible?
It's not a question of visibility. It's a question of the range. That has never seemed to me to determine visibility.
We can see them.
Okay.
It's a matter of they're in arc or not.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
if they were over here.
Right. To me, the visibility is absolute. At least I've always seen it that way. I can't say I know that. I don't know that like I'd know the bounce through rule. I realize it's caused you trauma, but
It's an inferior shot because of the range.
it's at least an inferior shot. I was kind of wondering. So there's nothing else about hesitant. Okay, good. That's what I was checking. Very good. 2d6.
We're not doing the shoot across the stream thing, because don't
No,
they?
That's only for skirmish fire. That isn't a thing for cannon.
Not for artillery.
No.
Okay.
Is it? I thought it was for every all shooting.
Where
but
it's,
they're all-
you show me where it is. Unless you're saying that's I don't take that target in cover readout to be that. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying if they were if they were both on the same level, I'd say they'd be cover. But since he's elevated, I mean,
Yeah. I think that's
Okay.
fair.
I'll take because just one quick second. Skirmish,
let me
skirmish.
check.
Where's that skirmish fire? Because I thought that was a very specific thing. So that is cover.
Probably under terrain, I think.
Yeah, then that's cover. No.
It's 10.2.3. Streams of classes cover but not block line of sight. Firing across or into a stream incurs a negative fire modifier unless a fire is on elevated terrain.
There we go. Yeah, which it obviously is.
And that's what we said the last time.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, I'm just glad that that's explicit. That makes me happy inside. 2d6 on the inferior battery fire. An 8. That's not terrible. That's one hit. And we're going to get a lot better than that.
They got 4 hits on them there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Was that
That's,
bounced too?
Nope.
No. Okay.
That's what's going to change. I mean, it's close on this one.
Yeah.
But it's and I'm measuring it because my bases are the proper size. I'm still going to measure it from the center of the target, which is you got to get to. If you're going to do that, you got to go all the way to the center of the unit. And there you are.
Right. Yeah.
You're going center to center.
That's what the rule. Okay, because that's what the rule says.
Oh, no, I'm fine with that. I would just.
That's what
Okay.
Jim says the rule says.
Uh huh.
All right. So over here with Vukovovich's artillery.
Mm-hmm.
This is a matter of interest. 4 casualties means no artillery assault on that one.
Yep.
I think that's the other thing you can use a caisson for. You know, you said caissons were boring.
Well, no,
I think
it's actually it's not so much that I mind the rule, it's the fact that they went through all the trouble. It could have just as easily been a marker.
Yeah,
what-
yeah,
That's
I'm
called
with you on that one.
called a case on token or something. You can have on your side of the board. You don't need a model for it.
Making all this drama to make little caisson bases for what? I mean, stop.
But it's kind of odd because, you know, everything else it's worn in combat on 6, but it just can't do artillery assault on 4 and above.
Yeah, they just must have taken a sufficient beating, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So you can't go there. You got to go there. And
Active range with cover, so inferior, I believe.
effective range with cover goes down to inferior. I would agree on all points.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
7.
7. That's one.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm. Is this bounce through? Ooh. It is. There it is.
Ooh.
There's a bounce through.
No.
This gun.
And that gun.
Yep, same deal. 2d6 inferior.
11.
Ooh.
Whoa! Had that not been inferior, 10 plus 2 plus a DT.
Ow. Ooh, they're informed.
Ooh, they go informed, as you say. And then I imagine that's almost certainly a bounce through behind them.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because
it's
of the line.
center. Let's look here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess what I was thinking, Jim, when you were saying center originally, I was thinking like this, and so there wouldn't be a bounce through. But you're
To me, what you're supposed to be doing is following the line of the shot.
right.
Yeah.
So
And then last artillery over here.
they've already, scrubbed away most of the They've already scrubbed away most of the potency of the bounce through. It'd be right there, I think. Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice, whichever one you pick is
Well, but that column is going to give you that extra CD, my friend.
Column target.
Yeah, that column target's not invalid.
Yeah. We'll take the column then if we
Yeah,
can.
I think you can. You are shooting over the river, though, so it is an inferior shot.
Yeah, but I'm elevated.
Oh,
Elevated.
yes, you are. Thank you. Something I got to learn.
You ready? Or
I'm all set. 2d6. Yep.
oh,
sure.
I'm sorry. I thought you was looking something.
No.
Yeah, 6. Lousy.
Yeah, that's not a good shot. That's 1 though. It's still 1.
It's not nothing.
And the CD.
And a CD. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Ooh.
All right.
Good shooting, Mike.
All artillery.
Yeah. How about we go over here? You got any volleys, Chrono?
No.
All right. Dalinar, you got any volleys?
No.
You got any volleys, OJ?
Can this line shoot at these skirmies? No. Their range is 9, not 12.
Correct.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. All right. So none. All right.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right. Whew, well, that's 2 turns. That's not bad. And let's see. We did that second turn in good deal less
Over
than an
an
hour.
hour.
So
I mean, I think part of it is it's obviously meant for real space where you have multiple commands and people are just sort of.
yeah, the thing that just brutalizes our time is the command phase.
Yeah.
Because if you saw the movement, you saw that we could all, when you do it simultaneously, it moves pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Yeah.
you do have me as the Archduke, so that's bound to have
Yeah.
an effect.
Let's get those. Let's get all those naughty hesitants off the table.
There aren't any.
There were
Oh,
some.
there was one, actually.
There's a few.
Yeah.
Clearing all those die
On the
rolls.
Austrian side. I'm just
Clear-
saying.
Clearing
Yeah,
all
no,
the,
I had one on my army battery.
clearing all the die rollers.
Yeah, but you're okay there, Mike, because you shot really well.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
better
I
than
just
wrong.
I really I really enjoy GDA 2. It just develops the way I think it should.
Honestly, I like the way the core rules play. I just think like the way we play it tends to be a bit slow because of our command phase.
Yep.
shenanigans.
Hmm.
But I think it does work.
I still think it worked.
Yeah, I mean it's look, it's not horrific. It's not that much worse than Shaco when you do this, when you got to go to every brigade and roll its single die.
Just wait till we do GDA and friggin' in the
Leipzig?
Russian
Leipzig.
front.
On Borodino.
Or Leipzig. Or Waterloo.
GDA 2 for
yeah.
But the other thing is, let's say this. There's this nonsense that David put into the book that the sample scenario is Eggmuhl. Compare that scenario in the book to what you see on this table.
Yeah, I was like, that's like a stretch. It's like
That's a heck of a state. Was there another Eggmuhl of which I'm unaware?
This is 2 battles stitched together, you said, so.
It's 2 part. It's what Michael did is he broke Eggmuhl into 2 pieces.
like south and north.
Exactly. Actually, it's the other way, Chrono. No, you're right. I just tilted wrong. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's like sort of south and north, and then he said, well, if you really want to, because you're lunatic weirdos, slap it together and go ahead.
Because we're lunatic weirdos.
Which is obviously what we did, yeah.
Which is why it measures 140 foot. What's 12 feet by 15? Yeah, 12 by 15 feet. So
Yeah, Eggmuhl in this book is kind of small.
yeah, and that's the other thing.
And
is that-
GDA 2 book.
Yeah, if you look at it in GDA 2, it's and he does a lot of that. I bought one of his General de Brigade books, and he says, "Oh yeah, this is the Battle of this." I'm like, no, it's not. Stop saying that.
It could be a portion of the battle.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of bathtubing. And look, he's writing scenario books for people that are painting minis.
Yeah.
And when you're painting minis, you want to feel like you're getting to play a battle rather than sitting there. And the other thing is, when you're oh my god, I can't even imagine it anymore. I've done it. But can you imagine what it would be like to paint all these French line uniforms?
Oh, good lord.
I mean, because there's a lot of French line out there. The same with painting that insane white, because there's a huge debate as to whether or not, and having seen the Austrian uniforms, they're not a bright white. They're just not. They're a linen white. So
Yeah.
getting that color just right on how many thousands of figures you'd have to do, I'm sympathetic.
What they probably do on Braze is they chalked up the cloth, make it real nice and shiny. But on campaign, no. It's
Yeah, but yeah, give me. Well, especially since, as we know about this campaign, it began in the pouring rain.
Yeah. So everything is muddy.
Yeah, so by the time they're here at Eggmuhl, a month into the campaign, it's not quite a month, it's about 3 weeks. 3 weeks into the campaign, yeah, these uniforms are filthy. Especially since the poor Austrians are marching and counter-marching and counter-marching, and oh my god.
Having never painted a mini, would you actually go into that level of detail when you're painting minis?
Yes.
I do. I'm like, do I want to make this a warm white or do I want to make this a cold white? Do I want to do this?
Yeah, well, I mean, the first thing you do when you're painting minis is you must make a critical decision. Are you painting them for the parade ground or for campaign? And I tell people all the time, decide now.
Yep.
You know, paint 5 figs both ways and stare at them for a week. Don't decide on the dime, because I swear to God, because the other thing you'll do is you'll paint 150 of the little buggers, and then you'll go to a convention and you'll see somebody who painted them the other way.
Yeah.
And you'll go, oh, that's so much better, even if it's not.
The FOMO.
Exactly. It's like, oh, no, theirs are better than mine. Doggone it, I screwed up. No, you didn't. You painted them your way. I eventually decided, and I made this commitment many, many years ago, all my stuff is painted for the parade ground.
Very shiny. Looks good.
I like my guys. And also, here's another one for you. Do they all have the same pose or different poses?
I like same pose.
Me too. But I know there are a lot of guys that they create their bases like they're almost mini dioramas. And they'll position heads and hands and muskets, such it looks like there's this sense of motion, and they're beautiful. I love them. I really do. I would never do that. I'm not a modeler that way.
I mean, it kind of depends too, because like the range I bought my Saxons from, like they're all posed slightly differently, just based on.
Well, yeah, like you get sets that they have all different poses. And you're like, dang, I can't do a whole thing. I have to buy several sets just to get that one pose.
That's why I love minifigs. I don't even know and that's why I loved Old Glory. They all came with one pose.
Yeah, I like the different. I like the slightly varied poses, because I do like that for mini diorama.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure I would look at them and go, ooh, cool. But no.
See, I agree with you, the different pose thing with the skirmish line.
Yeah, the skirmish line is good.
Yeah, you know, having each one a little different pose. Okay, but for like a line thing, I like having the sharp, you know, as if they're marching in line.
So once you've decided on pose, and once you've decided on the standard of paint, the third thing you have to decide is how much you're going to demand of yourself.
Yep.
You know,
so then I gave up right.
How much are you going to agonize when we're using the shade of green?
You will get better as you go. It's the Üben macht Meister and all that stuff. You will get better as you go. I did, but you should ask yourself: am I going to do faces? Am I going to do eyes?
I never do eyes. Eyes are eyes of the devil.
That way lies madness.
I've seen people do eyes. They look a bit odd. They look a bit like sort of totem poles when they do the eyes, really.
I know I've seen people who can do really good eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, on 28s and stuff, and I'm just like, no, I just do a dark shade in that area and let it be implied.
My friend Glenn Frank Drover, who owned that idiot, I hate him for this, owned the nicest set of 28mm figures. I don't know who painted it. I forget. He gave me the guy's name because he said I could contact him. He painted some of the most beautiful 28s I've ever seen. Eyes. Now, he was doing bases for Commands and Colors Napoleonics.
Right. Oh, so those are much. Yeah, those are.
So basically, at most you've got like 24 guys in a line unit, right? But every single base was a different regiment. Every single unit, I should say, even if it was French line, it was a different regiment of the line. And he did a lot of the animated figures, and he did it all with campaign dress. So there were guys in ratty uniforms, and some guys in still wearing stripes, and it's all sorts of crazy stuff. It was gorgeous. It was stone cold gorgeous, and he had enough of that to do Leipzig.
Good lord.
But if you did that, you wouldn't want to put them on a table, would you?
Oh, he did it all the time. All the time. He used to take it to his. That's actually when he and I first really became friends. I went to Historicon and he put it on 6 times.
Well, what you do is you put on a matte lacquer coat to protect them from being rubbed off by probing fingers.
Yeah, no, it's
If
well.
everyone wants to stick their fingers all over it.
Well, the other thing is they're on a nice big base, so you're an
Yeah.
idiot if you're grabbing them by the. You to me, you're somewhat mechanically backwards if you're not grabbing them by the base.
You've been to freaking conventions.
I know. I
How
know.
many of them have actually been idiots enough to?
It's a percentage of everything, right? Everything's a percentage. But yeah, so it's. But to answer your initial question, Matt, yes, you will then once you've decided, whether you're going to do one pose or many. Once you've decided. Oh, and by the way, you have to pick your scale,
Yeah, you pick your scale.
and
6 millimeter.
that too is hell. That is absolute hell. These are 6s, but you I think have played with the. Do you base those? Do you even know? Are those 15 or 25?
What
The big ones.
The big ones
yeah.
I use. I actually don't know, and at some point I was going to sum up the courage to ask somebody who probably should know, but I just don't know how big they're supposed to be. If you look at the scale on the thing, they're scaled at 0.8, so 80%.
Yeah.
If you bring the meshes into Blender, they're human sized.
Yeah, but what you got to do.
I'm guessing it's going to be 28 mil, I suppose.
You need to make
That's what
yourself
I've always thought.
one of those. That's
One of what?
That's a 30 millimeter block,
Yeah.
and slide it up next to that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's the block in TTS itself. Yeah.
Yep.
The scale in TTS is a complete mystery to me. to be
Yep.
honest.
Well, it's because it varies by the guy who created the mesh. You've got I drive myself buggy with that, but that is why when I do things for World War II, I build to a very particular standard, because otherwise I will look at them and realize they're slightly out of scale. And then once you have picked your scale, you will say 25 millimeter or 28 millimeter. You will discover that various manufacturers have slight variations in real size.
Of course. Yeah.
So, you've picked your size, you've picked your scale, you've picked whether you want it one or many, you've picked your standard that you're going to live with. And then and only then do you get around to questions of what color was this uniform, which is why if you go onto the Napoleonic Gaming Facebook page, I guarantee you it's once a week. Somebody goes, which of the Vallejo colors do you guys use for the Prussian shakos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's one today.
And it's
For somebody.
and it's nuts. It's nuts.
Everyone has their own particular color they use, or their own recipe of mixing colors.
Oh my God! And that's if do you want to take it straight out the pot, or do you want to use a palette?
I own one box of figures, and I also bought when I was up in the Orcs Nest in London the other day that travel battles that's just done by Perry Miniatures, and they're 8 millimeter miniatures. I think I might actually have a go at painting those, just because if TTS ever dies, I'm screwed because there's no wargaming for me. Because I don't know anybody that wargames.
I am
don't know anybody that
basically
owns
too,
any
because
miniatures.
over here is just Warhammer near me, which sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
it's look, and I've thought about this a lot, given the fact that I've got over 5,000 hours sunk into this. There will be a successor. This was far too successful for them. I'm actually not concerned about the end of TTS as an environment. I am far more concerned about TTS 2.
Right.
That's inevitable. That's inevitable. Whether it's 5 years or 4 years or whatever, it's coming. And the question is, how much of this will be portable?
I can't see where their revenue stream is coming from, because I think I bought it for £7 or something on Steam. I haven't paid a penny since. So
every nickel they pay, every nickel you're buying, they've already made their money back.
But it was. I mean, when was the last release? It was. God, it's got been.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen a new version since I've been playing it.
No. It's clearly, but that's my point. This is a zero cost to them.
Somebody's got to pay for the service
Well,
to host.
It's the servers. Yeah, the only
Yeah.
thing that they're paying for. I mean, bear in mind, this game is approaching 10 years old.
Yeah.
The other thing, Matt, is you can get DLC for TTS.
Yeah, I don't think that ever succeeded.
I don't know. I'm just saying that.
I
there's
think
stuff out
I
there.
think board. Well, here's the other thing. Board gaming is divided on TTS. There are some that regard it as a terrible, terrible place for people to steal games. And there are others, like Dave Thompson, friend of the Armchair Dragoons, who uses it, and also Cole Worley, friend of the Armchair Dragoons, who uses it exclusively for playtesting.
Right.
You know, all of Cole's games were playtested here since, I think, PAX premiere.
Also, playtesting seems like really useful because then you don't have to get 6 guys in one city to playtest it. You get, okay, I can get.
Where are they getting the new revenue from, though?
I mean, I imagine they're still getting some sales. It's not like
Yes, people are still buying it.
We have people in the chat every once in a while asking about it, and we point out it's $20 list, and you can find it about half the year at $10 on sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's part of it is it's relatively cheap cost to get into it, so you'll have sales trickling in.
What's funny, Jim, is you point out that there's board gamers out there that think TTS is evil as a way for people to steal, but how many of them are the same ones that are building Vassal modules at the same time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, look. Vassal is starting to creep into the 20th century, and I said that I meant what I said with its UI. But that's entirely free. This actually came out this way, and Haz is pointing out, and I think he's right. This was a Kickstarter.
Okay.
So it was
Yeah.
funded, basically.
They walked in the door with money sufficient. So
I didn't even know about it until I saw you guys playing it on YouTube, to be honest.
Oh no, and I think that's OJ's point, is that, I'm not saying we're driving sales, please, but there's people all over the internet. Another thing, by the way, that is driving another wave of sales, Warhammer 40K is taking off again on TTS.
Is it?
Yep. I'm on a couple of
There's a lot
Discord.
of stuff out there for Warhammer, isn't there?
It's,
Yeah.
as I say, if you are into World War II, Napoleonic, Ancients, Fantasy, and 40K, you are good. There's eerie amounts of things. So the point is that I'm on a couple of Discord servers, and I mean, there are tens of thousands of players just playing 40K on TTS.
I'm pretty sure it got a boost from people doing the new fantasy release on here too.
Age of Sigmar?
I'm surprised they haven't gone to like a subscription model or something like that.
I think they did
Even if
it
it's
in
just a
Riot.
few quid a year or something.
Yeah, well, Tabletopia tried that. That only works. That only is going to work if people want to play a particular game. Like, you would subscribe to play Memoir 44. Or you would subscribe... But Memoir 44 tried that, and it failed.
Yeah. Yeah, it would take a bit of thinking about, I think. Because you got varying numbers of players and varying numbers of games, haven't you? So
Yeah. And that's why... And although I'm sure they know what people are playing in broad terms, because they have the servers. But, as Dr. James Sterrett has put it, that is his number one reason for not engaging with the TTS space, is the uncertainty of who owns what.
yeah,
And he works with the professional military. So,
Right.
So he's got to be a little more particular, right? So it makes sense. So,
it'd be interesting to see where it goes. Anyway, I hope it keeps going because, like I say, otherwise I'm absolutely screwed. And talking of painting 28mm miniatures, I've actually spent the last 2 weeks deciding which procedural texture looks best on a really awful version of a Portuguese hovel that I've been trying to build in Blender. So I know where you're coming from.
Well, Matt, just so you know, just looking at the Steam charts right now, there's 7,500 people playing TTS
Is there?
right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I say, but they're not earning anything from it.
no.
That's
No.
what surprised me,
Your point's well taken, but remember
Yeah.
too, they want they want also to maintain goodwill for the next generation, which will come.
Yeah.
Which will come. That's you know, I can't.
It's just been very quiet. I haven't heard anything about TTS 2.0 or anything like that, you know, and I just wonder if there's the will there within the sort of development house to produce another version if they can't find a way of getting some revenue out of it other than by producing a new release.
Yeah, well, but by that same logic, it depends how much money you want to make.
Yeah, and
you know, because take an example of WDS, friends of the Armchair Dragoons. Thank you very much. They're releasing patches for 25-year-old games.
Yeah,
for no charge.
We just got the email yesterday.
They just upgraded the entire Napoleonic series to 4.0.
And not only are they just doing updates to that, right? They're streamlining and getting all their games.
Yep.
Kind of.
They're trying to get to a standard.
At a standard point, right?
Yep. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but do I share this concern? I certainly do. You know, it's when you're sitting here with I have 5,377 hours played. There will be something like this. The market exists. That has been proven. How much work will we have to do to keep up with whatever follows? Who knows?
The other thing, Matt, is we talked Vassal, right? That's totally free. And that's been around. How long's Vassal been around, Jim? Probably 20 years.
It's pushing 20, yeah.
You know, and they have zero revenues.
Right.
Yeah, true.
And in some ways, it kind of is telling, though, right? Because it is free. It's all volunteer work, and so it oh hey, 5 years down the road, hey, let's make some updates and changes, and people have some time.
I don't get me wrong. I definitely hope they keep it going, and I'm all for it. If it's only going to cost me $20 or something every 5 years, I'm there.
And Tommy, my understanding
it's
is
just a cynic in me that just wonders whether somebody will just try and sort of monetize it at some point. And
no, I don't think. No, I as Haz is pointing out, Warhol has gone pay is on a subscription. I don't think it's going to succeed. I think it's actually going to fail. They're trying it, but to answer Tommy's question, yes, it is based in Unity. That's another problem that those are you have just rung my two big bells. Number one is what's the next version and how do we keep up? And number two, Unity is going to collapse at some point, I think.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot recently, didn't they?
Yeah. So those are the two real issues. I just don't see them trying to monetize this. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work.
Not now, anyway. It's like it's been out for.
Yeah, it's too far gone now. Isn't it?
Yeah. So
you just pay for PTS and a monthly subscription now, or whatever. People would riot. Like you lose your whole customer base.
yeah. It's very, very interesting. So we'll see. But in the meanwhile, for as long as it lasts, we have games like this that, frankly, surpass the wildest dreams of avarice that I had when I first got into this hobby all those years ago. You know, there was no universe in which I was going to be able to play games like this. Just not. And if you played this Eggmuhl, that was the one game you had. You were going to break out Eggmuhl every Saturday night because you weren't suddenly going to be able to spin around and do Blucher for Borodino or Chain of Command. It's so flexible. It's so powerful. That it opens doors that just didn't exist. It just far surpass. And also, let's be honest, folks. I don't know how good your 6mm painting skills are. They weren't going to look this good. They weren't. Now, some of you, maybe, I shouldn't say. Daniel Moreno is one heck of a painter. And he might do it. But what I usually see him doing, what I see Chrono doing, they're all 28s,
What do you think they're fun to paint?
Yes, certainly.
I have some 6.
But it's like when you're talking, just bear in mind, one of these units is approximately 100 little guys.
Even my 6mm brigade for Blucher that I painted up, there's still only about, I think, 40 to 50 models on that.
Yeah, so you're talking many thousands of little dudes all over this board. So that's where we're at. In any event, this coming Wednesday, join us because we will be playing Grim Dark Future. Yeah, Ron, that didn't go well. Has Ron passed
Why?
out?
No.
Just the last battle didn't go that well.
I was watching some of it. OJ said Achilles made a good accounting for himself.
No.
I did expect to last the first contact anyway. The way they come in.
Yeah, so it's so we're gonna try something else. I've already built it. I've already built the forces. I just got to build the terrain. So that's Wednesday. On Thursday, it's going to be CT versus OJ in the first game of an I Ain't Been Shot Mum campaign. Stay in the chat, gentlemen. Looking at you, Chrono, if you're around on Thursday, because we'll obviously need second commanders in all these things.
Sure thing.
We'll need number 2s to go out there and to play a full-on I Ain't Been Shot Mum campaign from 1944.
Who does number 2 work for?
I am. Who are you? I am number 6. Who is number 2? Who's number 1? I'm not a number. I am a free man. Ha ha ha. So once again, Wednesday, Grimdark Future. Thursday, I Ain't Been Shot Mum. Saturday, we'll be back here. Oh, it'll be great. So please join us for all these things. So thank you to those who watched. Thank you to those who played. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.